Hey Diva, it's me. I shaved and showered for this. Hello everyone, it's me, Kevin, and I am back with yet another video. Today's video is one that I am very excited to share with you all. For the last few months, my friend Gramps and I have been kind of wondering to ourselves, what would happen if we as Neopets veterans were forced to start completely over on brand new accounts? So we each created brand new accounts and over the course of a week had exactly 3 hours each day to see how much we can progress those accounts. But that's not all. It wasn't just a way to see how much we could progress, it was also a competition between the two of us. Before I explain the challenge, I do want to make sure that I give a really big disclaimer that I need all of you to listen to. Do not skip this. So, creating and using new accounts in this way, if you already have a main account, is not allowed. It is actually very explicitly against the rules. The reason why Gramps and I were able to do this is that we had gotten permission from TNT for the sake of content creation. After the challenge is done, these accounts are going to be deleted by TNT. So with that said, if you have a main account, please don't recreate this challenge. You will get in trouble. And just because you saw me do it in a video does not mean that you should be doing it. Okay? Okay? Are we on the same page? Got it? Now with that out of the way, let me explain how this challenge is going to work. So we both agreed on several categories that we felt covered the bulk of the activities to do on Neopets. And at the end of the week, we would compare who did the most across each of these categories. The categories are avatars collected, raw neopoints on hand, stamps albumed, trophies collected, neo deck cards collected, books read to your pet, and in the finale, we will both be battling each other in the battle dome with our pets, and we will be showing a customization and leave it to all of you, the viewers, to choose who won between the two of us. Before we get started, I wanted to cover some ground rules. These have to be brand new accounts, they have to be fully free to play, and progression has to be done solo. That means we can't transfer anything from our main accounts, we can't get premium, we can't get like the pay to win cookies, we can't borrow or receive help from any other players. Anything that we use in this challenge is meant to be earned, purchased, or restocked by ourselves. And all progression should be locked behind the 3 hours that we have each day. I say day here, they're mostly segments. You know, you should try to have like 7 segments within this week-long challenge. All in all, it should be like 7 segments, so 21 hours. The only thing that we are allowing outside of those 3 hours is training your pet, you know, completing a course and putting your pet back into a course. In addition to all of this, Gramps and I kept our usernames secret from each other. I will have no idea what they're doing through the entirety of this challenge until the end, where they're going to be sharing their entire strategy. We will have check-ins throughout the week to kind of give each other a little bit of an update, but all in all, we are trying to keep our strategies hidden until the end. If you want to see Gramps' perspective, you're going to have to go and check their video out that is launching at the same time as this video. I will leave the link in the bio of this video as well, so I definitely recommend you go and check them out after you see my video. So with all that said, let's go ahead and check in with Gramps and get started. Return.
And
and start. Hello, Gramps. How are you?
Hello. Hi, Kevin. I'm so happy to be here. Oh yeah, I have to do the Kevin pose.
A few of these. It's a heart, in case you weren't aware.
Oh, that makes sense. I thought it meant thank you in sign language or something.
Oh no! It's like a Korean thing where they have a heart. So it's like a tiny little cutie heart, and then they have like this as well, which is like your.
A bigger heart.
Yeah, and then they have this and then this. Anyways, hi.
Hi.
We are about to embark on a lovely journey, an expedition, an adventure. Are you ready?
I've never been more ready in my life for something.
Okay, that's intimidating.
I feel like this is the first test I've ever been ready for.
Okay. So, you know, we are about to start day 1. Obviously, I want to save the bulk of your plan. I don't want to spoil anything. We're obviously like hiding our usernames from each other. But can you give me maybe like a little bit of a hint or a teaser on what you think you're going to do on your first day?
Yeah, so I feel like I need to do a big shout out to Jelly Neo right now, because when I was doing the preparation for this, did you ever, when you were younger back in the day, use their 50K a day guide? Were you a 50K a dayer?
No, I was always rich, but I'm
Oh my
sure.
God.
No, I'm kidding. Yes, of course.
I was like, as a kid, very faithful to the 50K a day guide. So I was like, let me bring that back. And they have it now where you can like customize it. So yeah, so I've got like my whole 50K a day list ready to go. Shout out Jelly Neo, you're the goat. Couldn't do it without you.
Jelly Neo, the best.
So that's kind of my plan, is I've got the 50K a day, and then I've got, of course, their like avatar checklist up and ready to go. So yeah, if anybody out there is actually a brand new player, like Jelly Neo is your best friend.
I totally agree. And hopefully some of the things that we do can be like picked up by new players to see like how they can get started in the game. On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you that you'll beat me?
I am confident in a few categories and very not confident in other categories.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
I am very bad at the Flash games. Like, you are gonna, like, wipe the floor with me on the Flash game stuff. I saw your ice cream machine score a couple videos back. I could not do that.
Right. I forgot about that. I'm sure I lost this. It's not like riding a bike. It goes away really fast. So we might be on more even footing than you think.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right, well, best of luck to you. I am looking forward to this. I'll see you in a few days. I might check in earlier if I get confused, but otherwise, I think we're off to the races.
Let's do it.
Good luck. All right, so I'm really excited to show you all my username that I have so carefully crafted. But when you create a new account, you do have to start with creating a pet. Gramps and I decided or agreed on having exactly one pet each that we like actually progress on. So I'm going to be starting with my favorite, the Grawl, obviously. Where does the Neopet like to live? He's giving me wilderness. And then what does your Neopet like doing? I forgot to start the timer. All right, I'm gonna let this run for like 10 seconds. Okay, so what does your Neopet like doing? I'm going to say pestering others. And how does your Neopet greet each other? I always pick attack if they're weaker. He's a dude, little spoiler. And I like green. Do I like green? No, I just like light in your faces. I like blue. I'm going with blue with like a blue, maybe a yellow kerchief. What should my Neopet's name be? This is the most important part of this entire challenge. You have to get the Neopet's name right. All right, I think I've landed on something incredible. I'm gonna go with Mr. Dude Man Guy. The name is available and I just feel like this is me, you know, I'm just a guy. We're gonna go ahead and create. Obviously we have the void within going on here. I will be so honest with all of you. I am a little bit like frazzled. I honestly like don't even know where to go from here. But the first things first, let me show you all my user lookup to show you that this is indeed a brand new account. Guy Man Dude is 67. I'm just a cool guy man dude with my Mr. Dude Man Guy pet. And I'm going to be leaning on Jelly Neo really heavily here. Similar to Gramps, they are the #1 resource for really just unlocking anything in this game. I'm also going to be pretty sort of conservative with my NP spend just because they're so precious early on in this challenge. And as I get more, especially through things like dailies and restocking, I think I'll be able to be a little more loose with them. But remember, there is a category where raw Neopoints are going to matter. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. I think I'll start with claiming my gifts. And then I guess a NC gift. We're offering free NP for you. Earn up to 5,000 by clicking on the badge at the top left corner every single day. This one? Oh, I'm using an ad blocker. Don't tell. So right here, we have the tutorial stuff and we have the daily quest. We need to add 3 Neo friends. I don't think we can do this because one of the kind of caveats of us being able to do this is that we agreed not to engage with any other players. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip this quest. Hopefully I'm not missing out too much on this, but okay, this feels more good. So I'll start off with the ones that get me Neopoints first. Let's actually see if I have what I have like in my inventory. Okay, so nothing. Okay. This game doesn't do a very good job of like helping folks. It really just throws you into the deep end. So I put on my handkerchief or my kerchief, and then let me go ahead and run over to the underwater fishing. Oh, void. I reeled that in, so that should get me 3,431 Neopoints. Oh, and the customizing. Ooh, the other thing is that we are going to have another challenge where we are allowed to train our pets on the side. I know the doubloons are technically cheaper, but I'm like trying to figure out like, is it more important that I move quickly or is it more important that I, you know, take my time here? Assign a pet to your Neopet, but I can't get the newbie. They didn't give me the newbie pass. What? Okay, so how am I supposed to get a pet? Change of strategy. I think what'll make more sense is for me to work through Jelly Neo's like starter guide. I also feel like maybe I should start up the Void Within plot. All right, don't lose focus, Kevin. Remember the order of operations. What was I doing? Well, I'll start with 50K. This is actually a pretty good guide. So I'm definitely gonna make sure I do this momentarily. Okay, here's the other thing. I think the avatars I can do like over time. I do want to make sure that I get the fundamentals right, but there may be some issues with the captures. I know this get really annoying. And this one, and then this one, and then this one. I'm just like waiting for the moments that I get hit with captures because it just makes it so slow. Ooh, soup fairy. I need to remember to do that too. We are also allowed to adopt pets from the pound and such to get avatar stuff. So I'm going to start throwing up a adopt a pet window here just to make sure that I can catch anything that helps with getting the thingy. Where's the soup fairy again? I'm too rich. How? I just started. Is there anything I can spend 3K on right now that would be worthwhile in the long run? Maybe the Z code stone. Oh yeah, this'll knock me down a peg. So this also lets me go to the soup kitchen, and then I can feed this guy who is already bloated. So I think I should adopt a pet that'll be hungry. I would ideally like to adopt something that I can like use to get an avatar as well though. I'll keep it going with the avatar links. 14 minutes in and I am already at 23 avatars. Skeeth Fat Fatty 1001. Interesting. Here's the other thing, like there are definitely a few avatars that are just like specific to the species. So like adopting like a random shoyu, for example, like wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing. Oh, here are the captures. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where I left off. Yeah, I'll probably pause on this so I don't waste too much time on captures, and then I can do this while restocking, you know, just to add a little bit of better pacing. Okay, we'll kick off at the ice hissy when we pick this back up. I need to browse the pound first before I start racking up Neopoints, because the big sort of multiplier here is going to be number one, dailies. Food Club's not going to do much for us because obviously that. And then restocking. There is a restocking limitation. So basically like when your account is new, you can only see up to a certain rarity of items. So I need to double check what that rarity cap is and where at what stages things change. And then I can go from there. This pet's kind of nice actually. Is satirical? Is there a car in there? Who can even know what this? Oh my gosh. Obviously I'm gonna get it wrong. That was literally impossible. Oh, there's a snow bunny. Don't mind if I do. How much is this pet? Yo, wait. And as a reminder, we can only really have one main pet. Like the others are strictly for avatars. So I'll make sure I keep Mr. Dude Man Guy as my main pet. Am I being silly right now? Can I just go to like Stuck Pets? Can't I just go to Lost and Pound and like find a Jetsam? I feel like that is probably the faster way. Yeah, there we go. Let me just pick this one up. There we go. And this pet bloated. What? Okay, I'll pick up this little one. Also bloated. People must be using these for the avatar and then repounding them. Okay, you know what? Whatever. I'll just pick up this one. Who cares? They'll make it back into the pound eventually. All right, so let's see if I can get... Oh, no. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of one of these. Farewell. Feed it to Sundown. Neo Lodge? Who puts their Jetsam in a Neo Lodge? Oops, that was the wrong shoyu. Why did I pick up a shoyu? I already had one. Ugh, my brain is just like... not doing what it needs to be doing right now. I'm getting frazzled, you all. I'm getting frazzled. I really am. All right. This one's dying too. I'm so sleepy. I won't lie. Yo, what? Was the soup fairy avatar always this rare? I do have a list left over from when I did my journey to becoming an epic Neopets player, something along those lines. And I remember I put together a list of all like the cheap stamps. I think I did at least. So I'll probably have to spend some time doing that as well. The tricky thing though is that I need to also figure out what my budgeting is gonna look like. I don't know what Gramps is gonna focus on. That's the problem. So that'll be the other kind of element here that I'll have to keep in mind. We're gonna wait for the Jetsam to get hungry. We're gonna see what happens with this satirical shoyu. Maybe I'll just keep them as like a little bit of a observer of the challenge in the background. And I'm just gonna keep adopting some pets to see. Oh, I need 82 Neopets. Oh, because it costs money to pound them. Okay, I need to be very strategic here. Let me just play one game. Obtain score 300. Can I do that? 300 takes so long. Oh God. Oh, that was bad. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't even get... You know what? Whatever, man. Yo, how have I still not gotten it? This one's bloated. Oh my gosh. And I'm realizing every pet I adopt that's like not hungry is another 250 Neopoints I need to spend to pound them again. Oh gosh. Can I just get this avatar? Please? 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 Pleek? Pleek? Okay, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Let's just start abandoning pets. Is this cheating? This is definitely not cheating. No, no, no. We said this was okay. And also, I apologize, y'all. I understand I am going like all over the place right now. If you think I'm frazzled, you're right. I feel like the ones with like the crazy names like this are much less likely to be full. Maybe this will be the one that's just lucky. Maybe I should just give up on everything. This one's bloated too. My neopoints. And the reason why I'm really trying hard to do this right now is that I don't think in the entirety of the rest of this challenge, I don't think I'll ever be back down to this level of poor. Like, I hope I don't become this broke again, but I mean, who knows? Who knows, I guess. But I think what I'm gonna try to do for the rest of this challenge or for the rest of day one is try to get like, oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I'm gonna see if I have better luck looking at stuck pets instead. Okay, this one's hungry, finally. Will Ruby be the one? Will Ruby be the one to bring me luck? Okay, Ruby was useless as expected. At this point, I don't even know if it was worth it for that one extra avatar to get this with the time investment I'm using right now. At least they raised the limit to 6 pets. So I can like do this. Oh, finally, yes. Okay, cool. And then I'll probably keep pound surfing on the side and I'll give y'all updates throughout the day if I end up finding one. I don't know how some of you play with this like jarring view. I can't, I just can't. It's like it's so bright. It hurts my eyes. I can't do it. See, much less bright and a lot easier on the eyes, like me. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Does my pet have any equipment? Obviously not. Oh, yes, perfect. Okay. Okay, I mean, that's a nice little quality of life. I don't know when they added that, but okay, giving you an item as soon as you open it, that's useful. I guess I'll have to do the Chia clown. I'll do Punchbag Bob at some point, but I'll start with the Chia clown. Oh, and they have a little tutorial. Okay, fight. And then fight. Oh. Oh. Oh, so they don't even give you a little pity thing. Okay, period. All right, well, more code stones at least. And then my streak reward, it's a stamp at least, but it's not the greatest. It is what it is. I should do my dailies. Oh my gosh, I feel so frazzled right now. I'm at 2 hours. I know for the Simmel daily, there's also like a time that you're supposed to find. Ooh, there's a lot. Oh God, I'm getting overwhelmed, y'all. I'm getting overwhelmed, but I do have to remember it has not even been an hour, so I feel like I'm making progress. I'm sure Gramps was way ahead of me at this point. I just know it. Whatever. Trudy's is gonna be good too. Although this is only gonna rack up to day 7. I don't actually know if this is gonna be that much neopoints, but whatever. Whatever, man. Scratch cards. I should probably pick these up. I'm scratching it because there is an avatar here that I can get. So, all right, I got 2 options I can get, and I got neither of them. There is a link that I usually use for coconut chai. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, coconut chai did not give me a coconut, but like literally as soon as I get a coconut, like it's gonna be huge. But in the meantime, let me just keep rolling along with this. Ice. Oh, this one doesn't have a limit, right? I can just pick stuff up here. Yes. And I think you can get negs here. Oh, Gramps was definitely looking at this without a doubt. I'll just keep an eye on this one because I think some good items can spawn in there. So I don't want to pick something up too quickly. Ooh, yes, boy, ice cream. Go to the show. Go to the show. There we go. Avatar. 1,000. Not. Oh, 4,000. Oh, okay. Oh. I forgot you get an avatar for that. Wait, I forgot you got an avatar for that. I feel like that's kind of rare. That's kind of rare, isn't it? Man, guy, dude world. Hey there. Welcome to me shop, where we only sell the bestest of the wares in the world. Grarl, welcome. All right, there we go. Emo Uzuki, and then I change it back because heck no, I'm not gonna be looking at that all the time. I'm pretty sure I finished everything. Groom and feed, that's right, because I don't have a pet that can eat right now, and then I don't have any items that are for grooming. I think I'll do like the stamp collecting and the book collecting all in like a sprint. Oh, Uni Beauty. Oh no, please tell me these games aren't glitchy. Can I send this score? Okay, whatever, man. Don't waste my time. I messed up. I should have spent more time doing this. I should have started my day earlier is the actual thing. but I needed a nap. Oops, I lost a life already. Ooh, that ×2 came in clutch. I think I will get my 330 here, and I will end the game here. Set score. Bro, what is... Oh my god. I'm irritated. I'm irritated. I know Fashion Fever works at least. This should have been the one I went to first. What was it doing? All right, whatever. There's my free little 900 Neopoints. I think negs pop up here as well, so I'll keep an eye out for those. Start doing a little bit of restocking. Let me start pound surfing as well. I guess that's how I'll spend the rest of my time. I'm sure I'm forgetting to do things, but if I get lucky with like a couple negs, it almost is inconsequential doing the 50K as long as I pick up like items from there. Is there anything here that's valuable? I don't even know how to look at this, to be honest. Ooh, it feels so bad to be stop wizarding these things. Oh, I don't even have my I don't have my numpad. I have a little keyboard that doesn't have a numpad here, so I need to get my numpad out, which isn't there, but I think for right now, I'm not gonna sweat it up. I'll probably just try to kind of keep it chill. Oh, I definitely missed that restock. Did anything interesting Slack? Anything interesting? I don't know what any of these items are. Oh, okay. Sure. Is it actually 60K? Oh my gosh, this is definitely worth it. What? Oh my gosh, no one is restocking right now. Or the people just not know that this is valuable. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. This is where we just snowball. Do any other items look interesting? Pomegranate looks kind of interesting. Oh, yo, 8K? Don't mind if I do. ×3, that's 24K. I can do math. And then if I do this, oh my God, I almost forgot. Make a wish. Awesome. If it stocks in under 5, there's probably a pretty good chance. No, I'm not doing that. There's probably a pretty good chance that it's worth something. I think at this point, it's just going to be me like grinding away at the clock and filling up my store. Like right now, it's a little bit boring, I suppose. It's like all about just gathering the easy avatars and just amassing as much money as quickly as possible. You know, it might even be worth it for me to throw up like a cheat game right now so that I can work towards that trophy. I don't know if Gramps is going to focus on trophies. That might be like meta-ing it too much, but I just get the sense that they're not going to focus on them. So like that does feel like an area where I'll probably have a little bit more advantage. I'll probably play cheat on like my side screen. Just know that I am playing it there. So if I bring it over to the main screen, I was playing it. I'm curious to see if these will be like hard to sell or if they'll just sit in my store and it wasn't worth it at all. With Talia quests and kitchen quests, like I feel like a lot of these like mid-tier items or low-tier items actually end up being really easy to sell and are fairly inflated. So for example, like 120, 150, 180. This is like already 250K. Does that math work out? I feel like I made that up. I did not think about it much. All right, my store is stocked up. I'm just gonna play a little bit more cheat to maybe I'll get the Kapara avatar, and then I'll call it a night from here. Oh, I had to catch them cheating and win the first round. Oh, that's tricky. 2 7s. I have 3 7s, my guy. You're lying. You're a liar. You're a cheat. You're a scam. Will they let me pass through? Oh, we did it. We did it. Oh, and we got the avatar, thank God. If I did get the avatar, I would have to start all over again. I'm not gonna do level 2, but I still have an hour left, so I'll do that tomorrow morning. You'll see me back on anyway. You'll see me back on to finish out the hour, but it's at 1:07:25, just to make sure I have that documented. I'll pause this now. So that is as far as I've gotten so far. I am at 38 avatars. But yeah, I'll pick this up back up in the morning, and then probably tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow night, I will start my next 3-hour segment. So I will see you all then. Okay, good morning. It's the next morning, and I woke up feeling exhausted, but I am excited to close out my day 1. I'm not going to start with dailies or anything because obviously we're still counting this leg as my first day. If you're wondering why I'm still wearing the same shirt, it's because they're my pajamas. Mind your business. I will change into a new shirt soon. Over an hour left of my day 1, so hopefully I can make some good progress here. Did stuff sell? Some things did sell. Okay. So I'm assuming some of this will be a little bit on the harder to sell side. The first thing I'm going to do is whip open my igloo as well as the food shop. This is going to be really important to me being able to restock properly. But this is like my wireless numpad. Da-da-da. I'll have cheat going on in the background like last time, and then I'll just show you progress updates as I make them. But let's just see if the captchas are gone. They are. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna keep making progress here. Once I've gotten through all the clickables, I will run it through the checklist, Jelly Neo's checklist, and then start to think about how to like kind of strategize around what avatars be going for more actively. This just goes to show how freaking painful it is to do like to navigate the site because you get hit by captchas so much. Oh, bro, these captchas. I started saying like bro and whatever, man, like very ironically, and now like anything you say ironically, it like has caught on, like attached itself to my mouth. I think these are the last ones. Yeah, these are. I know myself and I'm gonna keep forgetting, so why don't I just take advantage of my poor memory and just use the academy here instead, because it's a little bit cheaper. I also need to keep in mind that like if I mess with fire and like have my days like overlapping like this, there's a very good chance that like one of my days will just be completely obliterated in terms of restocking because I'll be banned. That's not to say that I can't do other things that'll progress my account in the meantime, but I think that's something I just need to keep in mind. Oh yeah, I finally got me. Okay, I got this. Perfect. Can y'all help me out with this? Like, I feel like I'm really, I feel like I talk under what I'm supposed to, because whenever I talk for a long period of time, this is the case with like when I'm hanging out with friends and I'm just like yapping all night, or like when I record for like 2 or 3 hours. Like, is your throat supposed to hurt after talking for a while? But I've also been told that I have like a pretty aggressive vocal fry. And so like, I don't know if that's part of it, and I just had to talk with more intonation, but I feel like talking like this would just like, I don't like it. It feels weird. Why are things stocking in 1 here? Are they supposed to do that? I've never seen that before. Oh, it's because of the rarity. Okay, I need to check this out. I need to confirm this right now. If your account is younger than 10 days old, you can buy items whose rarity is lower than 84. Oh, okay. Is food really the only place I can restock then? No. Ooh, Dude Man Guys gain 1 level. All I'm seeing is food. Yeah, I really think food is going to be my best bet here. So, okay, I changed my mind. I'm going to anchor on food and toy. Bro, what am I doing? I should go to Kayla's. Kayla's, come on, man. Okay, so we have a little over, let's call it 30 minutes left to try to make as much progress as possible before I focus on repricing my store and logging out of the account. I do want to make sure that I spend a little bit of time to get some rewards from the Battle Dome. I don't know how much I can actually get realistically. Oh, this is really good. Oh, this one was really good. Okay, Cursed Elixir plus Ring of the Sway. Working my way up to the Omelet Scepter. Obviously, I need to keep in mind that this guide is written, these ratings are for people that are playing normally, like on a normal account. So I shouldn't get too caught up in the recommendations here. Or Void Needle. Are these cheaper? Oh, see, I need to read. Okay, 2 of these and then this, that's 30K. Gramps has definitely passed me in terms of money. I can just feel it, I can sense it. I also need to like think about how I should prioritize these trophies, because I really need to think about this from the lens of like what is going to take the most time. Like, there are a lot of trophies that we know are super easy to get. For example, like, you know, Cheat or Cell Block or Snow Wars. But like, when I'm thinking about it from the lens of 3 hours, is that still the most efficient? Like, maybe there's a more efficient route going after something else. Who knows? And maybe that one is a little bit more hard, but I should be okay with that, because I'm assuming most of these are things I've already gotten. Like, most of these will be things I've already gotten myself. So, oh, I passed 100 avatars. Period. Ooh, y'all, it's not looking good. I think I might be banned. No. And if you're not familiar, there's something called a restock ban, which essentially like it happens at random, and essentially like after you restock for a while, and by restocking I mean like refresh at a store for a while, you essentially like it like locks you out of seeing items for something like, it can be anywhere from like, I want to say the average is like 12 to 16 hours is what I remember. I haven't restocked in a while, so I don't know for sure, but that's around what I remember. What I would like is for me to not get banned, and then I can pick up my next 3-hour segment in a few hours late when after I finish some errands. Yeah, I think I'm banned, y'all. I'm like pretty sure oh, me when I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. I'm not banned, everyone. This will probably be more Neopets than I've played in like, I want to say a year. I really haven't played very much recently, especially now that I've been doing like ambassador stuff. I feel like when I am on, like it's mostly to address a lot of the kind of like feedback I get, or just trying to keep up with what's going on as far as like the community. And I don't know, I feel like that's really eaten up a lot of my time, and also sort of made it really hard for me to fully immerse myself in the game. So this has been kind of a nice opportunity for me to get back into it. All right, I have one card left in this round of cheats. Will I be able to win? I feel like it's either this round or the next that you can get a trophy. To submit. Yes, okay, I got the bronze trophy. I'm gonna go ahead and X out of this. Awesome way to almost finish out the segment. With my last 5 minutes of the day, I'm gonna focus on repricing. Hopefully I don't get Shop Wizard banned, because that's super annoying too. Okay, my store is stocked. Do I have anything here? Nope. And I don't think there's a point in opening a bank account yet. I think I can do that in a bit, but with my last 47 seconds, I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm pretty proud of how far I came. Obviously, I have a lot of stuff in the store right now, 19 items, and this should amount to a few 100,000, assuming most things sell at the same price. I got my cheat trophy, which I'm very proud of. I have a plan of action for a number of other trophies. I have a suspicion Gramps is much more organized than I am and has gotten much further, but we have 6 more segments to go. I'll have a check-in with Gramps in a couple days, just to see how we're progressing. Yeah, I will see you all in the next section. Bye. Hey everyone, this is Editing Kevin. Somehow I lost like the first minute and a half of this segment's footage. All you really missed is me saying hi and just clarifying that yes, this is technically day 2/segment 2, but it is technically also the same real life day as hour 3 of segment 1. As I mentioned, sometimes these days/segments are going to like overlap. As long as we fit 7 like 3-hour segments into this Friday to Friday window, we are fine. So yeah, just kind of catching up there. And with that, I am going to get started on day 2. Thanks. So I confirmed that my thing's working. I'm gonna go ahead and start the timer, and we are off to the races. One of the very first things I want to do is really start to get intentional about the avatars, and I am ready to check my shop. Less things sold than I wanted to, but how much do okay, 214,000 Neopoints. I remembered to do the training once throughout the entire day. I just like completely slipped in my mind. Like the alarm went off and I didn't remember to like go back in and like complete it. So I did do one doubloon session, and I forgot that when you do that, you get an avatar. So I'll throw a screenshot of me getting it there, but that did happen technically off camera, but whatever. Since we're technically allowed to train our pets off camera and outside of the 3-hour window, I'm hoping that that's fine. I'm hoping no one flames me for that, but hey, if you do, whatever, man. Then I'll feed this to the Jetsam Sundown 271. Thank you. You are now eligible to use Jetsam Chomp as an avatar on the Neo boards. Before I get started with restocking, I want to do a few things first. Let's check out the daily quest log, customize, fight, and view popular NC. Okay, so I can view the popular NC right away. I can customize. Do I even have any wearables in here? Nope. This is so hectic. Oh my gosh. I'm getting flustered again. I know this item overheals. Oh, okay, 1 shot. And so that should get us to completing the day. Yep, my 20,000 Neopoints, and then all these Neopoints as well as some code stones. That'll be super helpful for pushing my pet a little bit further. Tutorial, is there anything left here? Oh, I can claim my 25K here, perfect. It's so cool that they added the Forgotten Shore, like the numbers to all the map pieces. I think that was a really nice addition that they did. Frankly, it was long overdue, but whatever. Continue. Hell yeah, visit the shore. There's nothing of interest. Perfect, thank you. Please be cheap, please. Okay, thank God. Okay, there's that. And then please, this one too. Some of these quests are so expensive. Anything cheaper than that? Okay, 10K, fine. I hope we get the avatar. I do. Okay, you get it right away. Okay, and you get some money back, so I guess it works out. Ooh, okay. In case you didn't know, the Edna avatar, you get it if you complete you get it randomly when you complete a quest that asks for 3 items. So what makes it tricky is if you get a quest that doesn't ask for 3 items. You either complete it and, you know, eat the cost, even though you had no chance of getting the item, or you wait out the timer. Obviously, with the nature of this challenge, it just isn't a good idea to wait out the timer. I'll probably just like buy through these. I just don't know if this is a good use of my time, but I'm gonna keep it going. Okay, now I will use a checklist tool. Wow, this is a lot of avatars. Okay. I think my strategy with the food has been fine too. And then while I do this, I'll start to look through these. Okay, Angel Puss. Okay, so how do I get the avatar though? Is it still here? Yes, cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10. I should know that off the top of my head. Which ones am I missing? My brain is just not gonna do this. My brain's not gonna do it for me right now. It really isn't. Move to inventory. I really like this new safety deposit box. I think they did a good job with it. I know there were some issues quality of life wise and like just general, like, there we go. Just general, like, you know, all the stuff that comes with like these page updates in terms of like clunkiness, but all in all, I do think it's like a pretty big improvement. And then we have Mad About Orange, which is 8 different orange items in your inventory. And then go back to my inventory. I should get the avatar now. There we go. Then let's move on to the next one. Blue Evil Fuzzle. I will need to purchase one of those. Oh, this is gonna be so painful. Oh, on the very first try. Oh, I got a steeper. What? Where? How? When? Yo. How much is this worth? Oh, whatever, man. Whatever, man. So this is editing Kevin, and I wanted to jump in quickly because as I'm watching this back, I'm realizing I did a really bad job of commentating what I was doing and was just jumping all over the place. So I think I'm just going to sort of talk about what I was planning or what I was kind of working through this entire day. And honestly, this applies to most days, but basically like I was restocking and then I was like finding avatars on the side or playing games on the side. So rather than trying to like show you every single achievement, just know that like if you see the footage like skipping back and forth or skipping forward a significant chunk, like essentially I'm just cutting out all the like setup to look at avatars or picking up like really easy avatars. I'm still basically going to try my best to show all the highlights, but just know that like you may be missing like chunks of time as you watch this, just because there was like so much kind of, I'll call it dead space or uncommented space as this was developing. But yeah, like you will be seeing the highlights. So yeah. I said I wouldn't get distracted, and I'm getting distracted. So we got this one, you got that too. Gosh, feed this person. Oh, why are you in the Neo Lodge? Get the hell out of there. I'm really glad that we have a time limit, because like, I would not have the time to do all this in like a week. Like to be honest, I'm really busy right now. Oh. A net win. And then we got the broken avatar. All right, let's feed this a Tuscanini red. We got the garlic run. Let's feed also this one to a Tuscanini red. We got Akafi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Maybe it's not. Lushy. Donate. Will I get an avatar? Did that not work? Ooh, I bet that didn't work because I had to do it from my inventory, huh? Inventory, and then I will donate this one. There we go. And then equip any haunted weapon. Did I not equip one already? Were none of the weapons I equipped a haunted weapon? I feel like they were. Is the cursed elixir not a haunted weapon? I feel like of anything, like that is giving haunted weapon. Equip this. We got that. And then we can do the shop wizard again. Get this. Let's see this again. Did I finally win? Oh. Oh my gosh, that's such a pain in my pain in the butt, the booty, as you will. I feel like as I'm trying to move as fast as possible, it's like frazzling me even further. I swear frazzle is going to be like my like go-to word for this challenge, because there truly is no other way to describe it. I am frazzled. I remember like being on the boards and like begging people, like they would do like giveaways of piñatas, and like back in the day, this was like 100K or something. Like it was so painful to buy them. And I just remember like begging, like I'd be on the avatar boards and like we'd be doing like avatar assignment or something. And, you know, someone would like do like a giveaway at the end and be like, okay, well, like if you had fun, stay here and I'll pick someone at random. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, you're so nice. Thank you so much. Ooh, I should put Samuel No Eyes into my Neo deck as well. I have a suspicion Gramps is not gonna do the Neo deck. I just get the vibe that they're not going to. Why am I wasting my searches? What am I doing? Okay, I should have just stopped at the 13k one. And then I can put this in my Neo home. Do I have to make a Neo home? I do. And it takes 1 day. Oh my god. Okay, fine. I'll come back to this. Fine.
Another one, and another one, and another one.
Yes. Feast, my child. Hopefully the Draconac will just eat the cheese while I'm doing all this work. I don't know, man. Sometimes you just really have no control over that kind of stuff. You got the Halloween Mohawk, the pink cow. As they've made everything mobile friendly, like you can't use F5 to do a bunch of things in the game now. And like that like irks me so bad because it just like completely refreshes it. It like ruins the experience for me at least. Like having to re-click that and have it load. It's so much slower. Ooh, I'm getting heated. I'm getting heated, you guys. Thank you. April Fool's 2006. And then I believe playing with items on your main page is way faster. Oh, you're supposed to play with a baby pet. That's right. Oh, random when playing with a pet using any... Wait, what? There's like a baby Grundo. Random when you're playing with a... Okay. I should probably just do 2 birds, 1 stone and look for a baby pet that I can use this with. The cheapest baby morphing potion is the baby Grundo morphing potion. And then I'll look for a Skeeth in the pound. Oh, I already have it open. Perhaps you, Total, you are very hungry. Perfect. This guy gets this. Cool. And then Lost in Pound. Kachik. Oh, and it's a ghost too. All right, so we got the Kachik swim. I don't remember the Kachik's name. Sunshine. Okay, that's right. Okay, cool. I need a Lenny. Why do I keep closing the Lost and Pound? I obviously need it. Okay, I need a Lenny. Here's the other thing. I know Gramps, like going for avatars feels like the obvious one, right? So maybe I shouldn't be spending so much time on avatars and just be going super ham on everything else. But I don't know. I do want to like stay true to the experience of starting up on a brand new account as well. Part of that is getting avatars. That's like such a big part of the game. So I don't know. I need to look for a cheap robot pet. I think I remember the robot Termac being the one that was the cheapest. So I'll probably just grab that. And by probably, I mean I am. Now, what in the world is happening here? Pet. Oh, okay. I need to attach it to my pet. Okay. Why did I put it in my store already? What am I doing? I swear this entire video is just me getting annoyed at myself. Cool. All right. I'll give it like 5 more minutes before I switch over to restocking because I do think I need to spend time restocking basically every day to make sure that I am keeping up with the change or keeping up with the money. Okay, did I win? Maybe this time? Maybe this time I am not lucky. Oh, so much to do, so little time. I'm like always so impressed by people who are good at crosswords. Like I have a friend that I watch do the New York Times like all the time, and he just like speeds through it. He's also one of the smartest people I know, so I guess that's probably part of the territory. But man, just like the way he can just like pull references and just like speed through, like his brain just works at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and I'm just like, how do you do that? My brain doesn't work, period. Red. Da-da-da! Perfect. And then I got that. And so let's go back to this list that I was looking at. Must keep smiling. Ooh, right. I need to do that too. I don't want to do these. You know what I should do? I should be saving this for when I'm restock banned. Yeah, that should have been what I was doing. What am I doing? What's wrong with me? All right, I'm gonna wait until this Poogle race ends, and then I think I'm gonna call it a night for today. And I'll probably do the last 35-ish minutes tomorrow morning. I will price my shop before I sign off for the night, but yeah, I'm okay with the progress that I made today. It was definitely I think I didn't realize getting all these avatars would take as long as it did, and there's still a number of them that I just skipped. I haven't done any of the game avatars, so I'm a bit behind where I wanted to be today in terms of Neopoints. So there's still a little bit more I need to do there, but hey, whatever. Ooh, did it just clear? Or did I just get banned? I hope it just cleared. I'm gonna be so upset if I got banned. Oh, next. Oh, I got a neg. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Oh, that was a win for the day. That was a huge win. That green neg's gonna be, oh, that was a huge, huge win. Wow, I can't believe that's the first negs we've seen so far. A cool like 115K. I'm down for that. Today was not the best, I'll say. I did get that, was it Vux? I can't remember what it was, but one of the red code stones, and then obviously got the green neg. This is unfortunate that I didn't get one of the more expensive ones, but it is what it is. I got these two, got this, the fairy snow bunny we agreed that we can pound or sell. And I got these few things and this one and this one. So not horrible. It's probably a little bit less than what I made yesterday. Well, actually, it might actually be around the same, if not more. I don't know. I can't do math right now. I'm so tired. It's 2:23 a.m. Okay. I'm gonna call it a night here, and I'll pick right back up for the last 30 minutes of this section tomorrow morning. So good night. Morning. I still had like 40 minutes left of day 2, but I slept on it and I realized like I don't think I really like, you know, like finishing a segment on the same day that I start a different segment. I don't know. Like it'll probably still happen like at least a couple more times throughout this challenge. I'm just gonna go ahead and start off fresh with this morning. It is Sunday morning, June 14th. And as you can see over here, I reset the counter. So I feel like the best place to start is with my dailies. Also, I realized yesterday I did not end up going to the Tyranian concert hall. So I'm gonna do that right now while I remember. Hopefully I didn't miss a day. What was the day yesterday? Yesterday was the 13th. Oh no, it was Jazz Moses. No. Chambi and the Fungus Balls is tomorrow though, and Sticks and Stones is on the 17th, which we will see. So I need to make sure that I get those. Mr. Dude Man guy feels stronger. I realized I went to bed without finishing this course, so clearly this is going very not smoothly, but hey, we do the best we can these days. We do the best we can. Should I do Edna's quests again? Let's just open it up. Why not? Like if I were able to get this avatar, like that's one that I would be so surprised if Gramps like managed to get. People spend like weeks doing this and not getting the avatar, so it's like it'd be kind of cool if I got one. Like it might even come down to like the random ones and like me potentially like dedicating like a full hour to like playing a game that I know that I'm good at. But again, it's like, is it worth me spending an hour on that versus trying to make more money to buy something that's like something that'll get me an avatar, right? I'll stop when I get an expensive like 1 or 2 item request. I always found this item so interesting, the Hoochie Coochie tablets. It's like so random. I know that I only get 10 quests, so I'm probably only like halfway done actually. What do you mean? Oh, I didn't buy these, right? Oh! Yo! Okay. Okay, see this, I knew this would be worth it. I knew this would be worth it. Okay, that might be my rarest avatar now. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I feel like that's insanely lucky. Like I know people like spend a while trying to get that. Oh, 393K? Don't mind if I do. Oh, I sold all the fruit punch rolls. Great. I'm glad I repriced it that way. Did the green neg not sell? Do I still have the green neg? I do. Oh, wait, is that too expensive? 110. Oh, okay, maybe it is. Okay, what's next? Open up the stores to make some money. And then it'll just be about restocking from now, I think. Yeah, 17 minutes in, we are making good progress. We've already gotten the Edna avatar, which I feel like will put us ahead. I'm just getting the vibe. I've gotten a few code stones so far in the Battle Dome. I'm hoping that I can get a solid like 1.5, maybe 2 hours of restocking in before I get banned. Let's see if I can grab a few more foods, and then I'll keep double or nothing going on in the background as well in my second monitor. I need to double check when the avatar comes. 320. Reach 320 and then I collect the winnings. Okay. And this is probably how I'll navigate all the like web-based games. So like I'm talking, as I mentioned before, since he's shape shifter. I feel like that's kind of a tongue twister. Kiss the Mortog. I probably should have been doing this yesterday as well, but I don't know, y'all. Like, if you couldn't tell, the first two days I've been very frazzled. I'm so curious to know how much Gramps has so far. Like, I'm pretty proud of how far I've come. 600K, and I still have probably like, I have another like 700K of stock in my store. 160. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all where I am. I'm at 160, maybe. No. Okay. Gramps and I were talking about like, wouldn't it be so funny if we were like halfway through this challenge and then suddenly like our accounts got banned? because like for some reason CS didn't like document it properly or like they forgot. That would be such a nightmare. That'd be horrible after all the time investment. Because for me, part of the challenge is just like how grueling it feels to do like 3 hours like back to back to back for a week straight. To me, this is exhausting. It's like really fun, but I'm exhausted already. And we still have like 4 days left. Oh, I'm at 160 again. Will I get this? Yes. And I got a I got a treasure map. Yay, avatar. Cool. Ooh, kiss the Mortog. Where are you? There you are. All right. When do I stop with kiss the Mortog? Kiss the Mortog. Correctly choose 4 togs in a row. Okay, collect 5,900. That makes sense to me. Obviously makes sense to me. I literally just read it. I am at the last stage of this. If this works, I will be able to get the avatar, which I would love because I don't want to keep doing this. Maybe? Dang. Okay, we'll keep going. Oh, we're back already. Let's go with this one. Oh. Okay. Okay, you are lucky and you win an app. I feel like I'm very lucky today. Double or nothing went super quick. This one super quick. I need to look up a guide for shapeshifter. I forgot how this works. You cycle through and then you convert them. And then when do I get the avatar? Beat level 5. Okay. So how this works is like I have a square and the goal is to move these into swords. And they like will go back and forth depending on the shape you're inputting. So like I can see that my current shape is a square and the next shape is a row of 3 squares. So I turn this into a glove and then now I have this shape. Now I can do this and I will be level 1. There we go. And then I will just keep doing that while I restock. Maybe I'll show myself doing it a little bit more actively since restocking isn't being very fruitful. One of these, one of these. Ooh, so close. Actually, it wasn't close at all. All right, so spin the wheel of excitement. I also forgot to do that. So I'll go ahead and do that. Customize your pet, play a game, fishing vortex, visit the NT mall. No avatar there. Oh, I got the sloth avatar. Wow, this really is my lucky day, I feel like. We're really zooming through these. Before I forget, I'm gonna claim this. So let me go check my avatar after this. Period. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I will get this stamp before the end of the challenge, which is gonna be more money for me. Oh, I think I did it. I think I did it. And the last 2 goes here. Yay! Move to the next level. Did I get my avatar? Wait a second. Where'd it go? Click the option to start level 6, then view the main page. How do I view the main page? What? Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. All right, so that went faster than I thought it would. So now I have to look at other games. I need to do Neoquest. Neoquest 2 is like unironically, like one of my favorite games to play. I've played it so many times. I wish they like made a Neoquest 3. I don't know. I wish they expanded on this like kind of type of gameplay because I really feel like Neoquest is such a classic. I know a lot of people hate it because of all the clicking and how slow it is, but I don't know, there's like something very therapeutic about it to me. All right, we did it. We got that avatar. Ooh, Tyrannoe Babu, okay. Lose. Ooh, Daisaru, Wormball, Girl Keno, Kachik Seek. Okay, there's a lot that I still have to do. And then I'm saving the flash games for later. I think there's a method to do this where you hold it one day and then you wait for a reset and then you sell it right away so that you don't actually lose much money. But I don't even have 1,000,000 Neopoints, so I guess it's like a mood thing to worry about. Squawk. I hope this works. It'd be really embarrassing. Okay, if it doesn't. Okay, cool. I'll have to figure out the simul. There's like a way to figure out your time, right? Oh, it's at the 59th minute. Okay, I need to remember this. Make a topic or post in the avatar chat with this as your message. Your signature might also be clear. Okay. What? I didn't think the post would go through. Make a topic or post in the avatar/neo signatures board with this as your message. Your signature and neo HTML might need to be. What? Did I get it and it just didn't give me the notification? No. What? I'm trying not to interact with people here. Can you not get this anymore? People are gonna see this and be like, who the hell are you? Oh gosh. Ugh, I feel like Gramps is gonna be able to see that. Let me look this up. Neopets, Nemo, emo, and avatar. Oh, I think it's because I have a space at the front. It is. Sorry. Please ignore. Okay, whatever. We got it. That was a little embarrassing. Donate 48,673. Whatever. I have it now, so I have the money now, so I guess I'll just do this. Cool. All right, so Tyranu Ivavu. For those that don't know, it plays like this. So essentially, Ivavu means you think this hidden. So essentially, you look at the card that's revealed, and then you look at the hidden card, and you guess, is it going to be a lower or higher? So a king is like a 13. I think ace is the lowest, right? Something like that. So obviously, it's going to be lower than that. Tyranu, it's probably higher. Ivavu, or 9, I'm probably going to guess it's lower than this. Whatever. It's like one of those things that's like a daily as well. So it's like something you'd want to do every day because like there's a limited amount of runs you're allowed to do in a day. So I probably should have been doing this from day one, but I don't know. I was just like, I was overwhelmed, y'all. I was overwhelmed. Give me a break. I hit my limit for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and bookmark this so that I don't forget. Then move on to Gormball. I always play Kevin. You have backed Kevin. And then I'll usually just refresh through this. Why doesn't it say how long they waited? Oh, I should have done 1 second. See, this is what happens when I deviate from my strategy. So I'm just going to be doing that on the side while I restock. Just wanted to give you a preview of how I play it. Oh, my shop increased in size. That's actually pretty cool. I'm wondering, here's the other thing I'm thinking about right now. I'm wondering if it's worth it for me to invest in getting the lab map. I think I'll have enough of an advantage when it comes to game avatars, just because I have more experience with them, that it won't matter about me squeezing out like 1 extra avatar from the species change. And like the 5 HP may matter, but I think it'll actually come down to strategy more than gameplay, or strategy more than stats, because yeah, like I think if I like get like one of those, like a Scorch Stone or something, I feel like my odds are higher. We're at the final 2. Oh, yes. Perfect. All right, we got the 172 points and the Gormball avatar. Kachik Seek first, because I think that's going to be the best. I remember this actually takes a while, and like your pet gets bored as well, and then that just kind of ends your run. I don't think the difficulty matters. Random when you win a game of Kachik Seek, so I don't think it matters what difficulty I play on. Ooh, I got a pink koi. It is bloated though. I'm just gonna take it out of the Neo Lodge and just feed it later. And then there's a few battle ones I have to keep track of too. So win as Loop, win as Jetsam, win as Shoiru, Kosuki Lu I should be able to beat. Same with Ghost Loop if I can get that. I think I should be okay here because my understanding is the Cursed Elixir is an overheal item. So he shouldn't be able to one-shot me. Okay, yeah, and I one-shot him. Excellent. Okay, new fight. So I need to get Kosuki Lu and click to view it. Is that what oh yeah, okay, I see. I think I can heal with this, right? No! Did that count? I don't think it counted. Ugh, annoying. Okay, fine. I think technically I'm supposed to be spamming battles anyways because I need the Battle Fairy avatar, but whatever. I guess this is good practice as well for when I fight with, ooh, that did not do as much damage as it needed to. No way. Oh, perfect. Excellent. All right, that got me the avatar then. Yes, cool, cool, cool. So I am sitting at 182 avatars, I believe. We got 182. I've got 30 minutes. I'll probably give this like 5 more minutes to see if I can catch a food restock, and then I'll probably start to reprice my store, throw my Neopoints into the bank, and maybe call it a day from there. Oh, I got the peekaboo. That's actually kind of crazy that I got that before I got the sandcastle one. Okay, so clearly cleared. That or I'm banned. Whatever, I'm calling it. I'm calling it. So what I'm gonna do from now is look at my store. So much to price. 59K is the lowest I'm seeing so far. I thought nuggets were supposed to be like super easy to sell. Yeah, whatever, man. All right, update. All right, and with that, I'm gonna deposit this into my bank, upgrade my thingy to Diamond Deposit Gold Plus 552,000. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that wraps up day number 3 for me. I only have just a few minutes left. I'm not gonna bother trying to close this out. This one was, I felt very productive in this one. I feel like I got a bunch of really lucky avatars. I got through my dailies. I got through all the daily games, and I feel like I have a good plan of action now on how to like split up my future games or future days. So I feel good. I feel good. Appreciate you all watching this segment. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello everyone, it is me. I am back on day 4 of this challenge. I'm actually in the middle of my workday, so I'm just gonna do roughly an hour right now before I get back into it. And then I'll probably close out my day after work. I am going to go ahead and start my timer right now. And let's go off. I think the first thing I'm gonna do today, or well, how I should start my day is the dailies, of course. You might be wondering to yourself, Kevin, did you spend time planning? Did you make any progress on that? You said you would. The answer is no, so mind your business. Yeah, I've been pretty bad about it. Like honestly, I'm just like so busy right now that it's a little challenging to get myself to do things that I need to be doing. I'm sorry, don't be mad, don't yell at me. I have not made much progress in terms of training. I did a little bit on and off, but I definitely could have done a lot more. I switched over to strength just for the sake of like, I was like wondering to myself, am I actually giving myself enough time to get to level 19 and then to make use of that? And I was like, I don't think I am. So I should probably just make the progress now instead of trying to like squish my time further. Simul hole, 50 to 53. So that's not gonna be for a while, but I'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna go ahead and set a timer on my phone so I don't forget. So the plan for today, I'll probably spend this hour restocking after I finish my dailies, and like last time, have some games running in the background while I restock. I'm also really curious about if I made any sales in my store. So we have that, enter the arena, we get the avatar, yay, another one for the books. Whoa, 694, wow, I made a lot of neopoints. Do I want to play hide and seek with my pet in the meantime? Hide and seek and Tyrannu Evavu. I'll do Tyrannu Evavu first. I also believe I am connecting with Gramps today, so that should be an interesting conversation. I'm really curious how their run is going to keep us kind of on the same page as far as how we approach, but for the most part, trying really hard not to spoil how we go about this. So I'm really curious how they're feeling right now about the challenge. I think for me, the most overwhelming part has been like, there's just a lot to do. 3 hours is a really long time from the lens of like sitting down and doing 3 hours worth of playing. It like is exhausting, especially because we're trying to be hyper efficient in that 3 hour window. But then at the same time, it doesn't feel like enough time to like make as much meaningful progress as we really want to. So that's been kind of interesting. Ooh, this is looking pretty good. I need 2 more. Like the odds are in my favor for this to work. Maybe? Oh, I think I got the avatar. I think that's it. Now will I get a trophy? Now will I get a trophy? Oh no, see, that's so unlucky. The odds of that happening must have been so low. I needed like a 24, so I guess I wasn't very close. Well, it felt kind of close. I'm gonna do hide and seek now. I'm actually almost done with these games, so that's actually pretty exciting. Obviously, I am going to be restocking while we do this. Is there anything? Oh, I should open my Neo mail page and then get some refreshes in there. Are y'all the type to like hold F5 down, or do you like do a refresh like once, like you wait for it to load and then you go? I never know which one's the better way to do it. So I've always done the hold down method, but then I'll like every once in a while switch it up for funsies. But if anyone in the comments can tell me what the best approach is, do let me know, because I don't actually know. But yeah, today's Monday, so the work week just started. I have a feeling my consistency of getting 3 hours, I mean, I didn't really even get 3 hours. Like I haven't even maintained my 3 hours so far, but the consistency is probably going to go down. I'll probably find myself with like a few like 2 hour days. I'll try my best to do a minimum of 2 hours, but I don't really want to force myself to squeeze out that last hour. It's just, I don't know, like for my own mental health and like my sanity, I just don't think I could do it. I taunt the Pant Devil, I can probably do. I think the Chocado TCG isn't worth very much either anymore. So there's a few things here. And the thing is, I can also resell the items once I get them. So I want to be mindful of that. Like, it's not just like a sunk cost thing. Like I can get the NP back for some of these things. I really think there's only a few like low-hanging fruit type ones, and then it'll come down to just playing a bunch of games, which, as I said before, I will dedicate a full 3 hour block to it if needed. I haven't gotten restock banned yet, so I think I'll wait until that happens first to see if there's a day where it happens sort of quickly and it gives me a lot of time to catch up on other areas by kind of leveraging that time I can't restock. Oh, he's already bored. That was really fast. Well, let me cross off a couple things off the list while I'm doing this. Okay, so buttered popcorn. I need to feed this to my koi and then pull out my robo thing. Robo Grawl, move to inventory. So I'll feed this to Sweet Beak. Awesome, I got the pink avatar. Put this into my Neo home. Got the avatar. Pull this back out of my Neo home so I can put it in the store when I stock everything. With that said though, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the spooky food store as well, just to keep an eye out for the snorkel snouts, which I refuse to feed into the thingy, and I'm just gonna keep purchasing. Oh, that's why I opened it, to get the dark lurker. I'll also look up Chocado TCG. Ooh, it's 5 mil. I also forgot I can I can resell the icy snowflake as well. So like, yeah, it's like 290k. It's actually probably better for me to buy it early so that I can sell it. It might be hard to sell. So like if I end up doing it on the last day, that's only 1 day for it to sell. This really needs to be the cheapest price I can find. 320k is cheapest I'm finding. Snow, let it snow, let it snow. I really hope the weather is conducive to me getting the avatar. Okay, yes it is. All right, straight into the store again, and I'm gonna price this right away so I can make sure that I get the money back ASAP. That could screw me over if I don't make it back sooner than later. If I was being efficient, I would be doing all these at the same time, but I can't. My fingers hurt too bad. Very Queen doll, I'm pretty sure it doesn't sell for the same amount either. It might, actually. In terms of like order of operations, I should probably prioritize things like this before spending money on things like stamps. I might even wait until the last day to spend money on stamps and Neo deck cards. Play with the Fairy Queen doll. Yeah, this sells pretty close to the standard price, so I think it would be worth it for me to get this. Like, I would probably buy this from the Hidden Tower to get the Queen Fiora avatar and the Fiora Fairy Queen avatar and then resell the doll. That does mean I need to have 2 mil, and I'm sitting at 1 mil right now. After some of these items sell, if they sell, ideally quickly, I should be closer to 2 mil, but again, like, I just don't know how it's gonna play out. Oh, I just got a TCG. Harris TCG. What does that do? How much is that worth? Ooh, 100k. Okay. It would be so cool if I could get a random event from Dr. Sloth, maybe, to get a transmog potion. That would save me a lot of money that I don't have to spend. Oh, and I almost forgot. Will I get the avatar? Maybe? Come on. Nope. Well, it was a good try. Well, no, it was actually a terrible try. And that's out on that. So I'm getting pretty close to my 1 hour window, and then I'll have to get back to working. Not a ton happened. I mean, I got a handful of avatars, I suppose, but for the most part, I think I haven't seen anything any substantial changes. I do actually want to reprice my store before I hop off until my next section. So I may stop to do that pretty soon here. All right, we're in our last 5 minutes of the 1 hour stretch that I was saving for myself. So I'm gonna start repricing now, whatever. Cool. We've got all those updated, and that should cover that. And I think we are done. One more refresh there, and then I will call it a segment. So I will be back later on in the day to record the last however long I want to play today. But yeah, I don't know if I got much achieved in this 1 hour, but I guess it was worth it. Hey everyone, I am back to finish out my day 4. Going to keep my camera off for this section. I just am not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. But I am gonna order boba because, you know what? Why? I need to do what's good for me, which is boba. I actually don't even like boba that much, so I'll probably get like a smoothie with like whatever. Anyways, I digress. I am doing the rest of my day. I am back here. Let me go ahead and start the counter. I think the first thing I'm gonna do, just making sure the counter's going down. Yes, it is. The first thing I'm going to do is check my store. It seems like a bunch of stuff sold. Oh, okay. So we are officially over. Oh, we are. Oh, well, actually, yeah, we are technically over 1 million Neopoints with the 500k here, where we'd be at like 1.5 mil. I think that does mean the icy, yes, it did. Okay, the icy snowflake did sell, which is awesome. Plenty of other items in here that I have not had a chance to sell off yet. With that said though, there's lots to do. I am going to go ahead and open up these stores that, ooh, no, I didn't have my numpad. Dang, I should have had that ready. Also, I learned that the even better way to structure this is to have cheeses on all 4 sides of the Dragonac. I'll be so honest, I'm still not convinced this is working as it's supposed to be. I'm also like really lazy, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Hopefully I'm not nerfing my odds too much by choosing to skip that. Yeah, I had kind of a rough day at work. Just a lot going on, and I feel like, I don't know, every day is a little harder than the last. I keep thinking it'll get better, and then it gets a little worse. I feel like I've seen this story before. This happens often, but I don't know. I have been training my guy, Mr. Doomman guy. His stats are looking pretty good. 19 strength, 12 HP, 10 level 10. So that means I do need to, yeah, I'm going to be hitting the cap of the level soon. So I need to focus on levels once this course is, when this course is done, but what's stock? I like instinctively don't even look at the top anymore, because that's what I was doing in the beginning, but I don't think it's worth it anymore. Ooh, it's this. Okay, I missed it, whatever. It's stocked. Come on, please. Okay, I'm getting some items. With my really not good haggling. There's that one too. Will I get it? Yes. Ooh, I was zooming on that stock. I'm really curious to hear what how Gramps went about some of these avatars, because I feel like I'm doing them in like a somewhat optimal way, but I also feel like I'm overthinking it a little bit. Termy time? Did I post in here? I remember I posted in a board as well by accident. Look, I posted, this is the board that I accidentally posted it on. And then someone goes, there's a newbie with the Edna Cackle avatar. How lucky. Well, that's what I mean. Like, it is pretty rare to get it. So that's why I was like, ooh, this is kind of wild. Oh, Goober, if only you knew that this account is also going bye-bye in like a week. Maybe you'll watch this video and see yourself. Speaking of which, why don't I go ahead and reset redo my checklist, because I feel like I've made a good amount of progress since the last time I did it. So why not? 232 are missing. So so that means I got 13 avatars between those two. I am not looking forward to the day that I dedicate to getting game avatars, because I'm looking at some of these and I'm just like, ooh, like that's gonna take a while. Like Elev Thade, that's gonna take forever. Wackacat should be easy. Oh, right, I still don't have the scratch card because I haven't won yet. This one obviously I'm doing daily. Ace Safara, I'm actually really good at the Ace Safara. I'm pretty sure I could get a trophy. I think I could get a trophy on Meepa versus FIFA too, but like a lot of these are ones that I'm like pretty confident I can get. It's just a lot of time that I don't want to spend playing games. Like, I kind of hate playing the Flash games. I've realized, especially when I'm like spamming all these easy ones, just trying to get through them. I couldn't even make it through the first 50k in that day. Dang, what if Gramps just like completely sweeps me? What if I don't win a single category? I genuinely feel like that's possible, because like even today, the only reason why I think I'll be able to do my 3 hours is because I was able to like cut out an hour during my workday to do this. So I don't know. Oh, why didn't my alarm go off? Oh, it's about to go off, but I can just go in now. Okay, I'm gonna refresh this too. I hope I get the avatar. What? Will I get a prize? Nope. Maybe you could do the same tomorrow. Is it only once a day? I thought it was a 1 hour cooldown time. At the end of this, you will either win a prize or the page will say, wasn't that fun? Maybe you can do the same tomorrow. However, it is actually possible to attempt multiple times on the same day. For more on that, okay, that means I should be able to do one more try today. So I'm gonna go ahead and set a timer for 1 hour. So I remember to come back in here and do that. And then what are the other categories like Neo deck and stamp? I still need to make my list for Neo deck and stamps. I guess I don't really need to bother with the list, huh? I can just go to this and just go like Neo deck cards as official lists. Go here and then just do sort by price ascending, right? Can I make this list mode? Oh, I can export it as a CSV and then put that into, yeah. All right, I'm importing the Neo deck list. I'm curious to see how it looks. Oh, perfect. This is exactly what I need. So I can just do Z to A or A to Z. And then what's my price point threshold? I think I'm willing to spend 500k on this, depending. So the 500k would be around the 190 mark, plus or minus a few, depending on how many are actually still cheap. And then I still have a few that are more like, I still had a few that I needed to get because of like Kazuki Lu and Knight and Hiroru and Firepaw. So I technically do have a few as well. Let's look at the stamps list too, so I can just make sure that cool. And then this I can also download. I hope this is the right one. I think this is the right one. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. See, item DB is really cool for this kind of stuff, I feel like. Obviously tons of options for stamps. So my 500k point for stamps is at roughly 220 of them. These are gonna take so long to buy. More importantly, ooh, I'm just now realizing. I think the tough part about this is gonna be the shop wizard bands. That is so right. How am I gonna buy all of these? What's the shop wizard limit? Search ban. If you make more than 360 searches in a given hour, you will be banned. I'm assuming that counts refreshes though. 360. Okay, so technically I should be able to, like, if I start 30 minutes before the hour, by the time I get banned, I'm assuming I can fit like, hopefully I do 360 searches within 30 minutes. I've done it before. I should hopefully have purchased like 200 or so items, and then the 30 minutes in the following hour, because it does reset on the hour, or like it lifts your ban on the hour. I can do the other half of the items, and that would be roughly, let's call it an hour and a half spent on purchasing items to get myself caught up. Now here's the thing, where is Gramps going to spend their time and money? Do I think they're gonna focus on stamps or Neo deck? Now let me take a step back. Do I think that they think that I'm going to focus on Neo deck and do I think that they think that I would think that they would think that Neo deck is not worth doing, so then I would focus on Neo deck, but then I would be meta about it and be like, oh, Gramps is gonna think that I only care about Neo deck, thus I won't do Neo deck, and thus they're gonna be like, oh, then I should do Neo deck because that's like a free win. There's like mind games. Is this making any sense at all? I know it's not. I sound crazy. I really do. I need to sleep. But I got an hour left. We gotta power through. My ice cream is coming. I got these like little mochi things that I'll probably throw up on the screen. I also got mango juice. So things are looking up for Kevin. I'm spending all this time refreshing my Neo mail, and I'm realizing like this is all for one avatar, when I should probably be pound surfing instead, because the options and the like range of avatars I can get from looking at the pound is so much wider than the one avatar for refreshing the Neo mail one. So I'm going to shift priorities a little bit, or shift like approach a little bit, and go back to the pound surfing, because even if I manage to find 2 pets that can give me avatars in the pound, that will, you know, the pound refreshing, that will like surpass what I could have gotten with the Neo mail avatar. And my food's here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I can show you really quickly what I got when I said mango juice. That's what I'm talking about. I don't actually know if it's mango juice. It's like mango passion, but I'll just like drink like I'm joking. But I'll just drink like, usually I drink like maybe down to here. When the day I buy these, I like drink it down to that, and it's nice because it's not very calorie dense, so I feel a little less bad about myself while still enjoying. Not that calories are bad, but you know, like if I drink that much of a normal juice, that'd be a lot. Just wanted to visualize that. I also got the strawberry ice cream. It was very good. I took like 3 bites of it and was like, all right, I'm done. And that's what I meant. Like, I don't really eat a lot of ice cream, but it looked appetizing on the app, and just as I suspected, I am very thirsty. So yeah. Anyways, enough with the face cam. I did find a Jet Sam in the pound. I'm gonna go ahead and adopt it. This one, just to prep for when I do the battle dome on it. Wow, I can't believe I haven't seen a single thing that I could buy at Kayla's yet. Except for, oh, well, I guess I did see that, that thing earlier. Ooh, I just found a yellow Kachik in the pound that has Neomonia. I'm gonna go ahead and adopt it. I hope it's dying. It is, which means I just need to lose. Oh no, I need to get hit with something. I need to get hit with something. How do I lose HP? How do I lose HP? Is there anything else I can do to lose HP? I think I'll hold on to this until I can do some Snow Wager. Like, I think I should be able to get to the Snow Wager in time today. And maybe it'll blast my Neopets and get it to dying or get it to 0 HP. I can also make it my active for a number of different wheels that can do damage as well. So I do technically have some options. Okay, I just got a I got a Draker in the pound, and wow, it has quite a few trophies. Some beauty trophies and the Plumpy. Are Plumpies worth anything? 45k. I don't want to take off a pet that's like 12 years old. I think that's not even 12 years. That's like 13 or 14 years old, right? That's BM. I'm not doing that, but I am going to get the avatar, which is this one. So now I have this. I'll go ahead and pound this again so someone can give Kate25__FF a good home. There you go. And we go back to pound surfing. Like, this is what I mean. Like, this is what I was kind of missing out on by not pound surfing and focusing on the refresh avatars instead. Yeah, I need to play this more strategically. So I'm going to go ahead and play against the Chia Clown. I also just remembered I didn't do my daily battles today. Or did I even do them yesterday? I don't think I did. Whatever. All right. That's another avatar. Gosh, this just reminds me like how much I dislike converted pets. Because I'm comparing this to the original like UC Fairy Shoiru, and it's just not comparable. Like, it's just not. But per usual, I digress. I'll exit this, and now I should have 193. Yep, there's Shoiru Tough. Wow, there's only 30 minutes left. This segment flew by. I feel like I barely did anything. Yeah, restocking has been like super dry, so I guess that's the case. Like, at this point, I guess I really am just restocking and waiting to get banned, which doesn't seem to be happening. I think this, I still want to spend tomorrow restocking as well, but I think assuming I don't get banned, then Wednesday I really need to spend on flash games. So that'll probably be the more interesting section, just, you know, me getting a bunch of game avatars and struggling through the games. There's quite a few to get, so I know that it's going to be pretty challenging. Oh, okay, I just came across El Wipo in the pounds. And look at here, a Grooslin. Da 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 da. Oh, and it's birthday. Huh. But I will feed that to the guy. Dude man guy. It's dude man guy. What? What? How is he bloated? I haven't fed him anything in like so long. Whatever. Yes, El Wipo came up and I was like, that's an interesting name. Let me look it up. And lo and behold, El Wipo had a Grooslin. Let me put El Wipo back into the pound in case I like messed up someone's pound transfer or something. I kind of doubt it, but hey. Before I forget, I am going to climb into the Simmel hole and hopefully we get a win. Oh! Yo! I got the Simmel avatar. Wait, is that supposed to be? I feel like that's kind of rare, no? Oh wait, awarded the first time you win an item. Oh, never mind. I guess it isn't that rare, but yay. Oh, we're just flying, y'all. We're flying. We're really making use of our hours. How much time do I have left? 20 minutes. We're on 20 minutes. Like my process In the last segments, I will wait until I have 10 minutes or so left, and then I'll use that as my sort of cue to put my items into my store and start to price them to prep for signing off for the day. I guess like just as I'm like winding down on the time here, pretty happy with what I've accomplished today. I feel like I got a lot of Neopoints. I feel like today was a pretty successful day as far as getting all the avatars. I don't remember where I started off in the day. I might be able to guess based off like looking at this. I think I started with the Groovy Chombi being my first avatar for the day, but I got this one, Tyrannu Ivavu. Let It Snow was a big one, and then obviously Drake and Gruslin were also pretty big ones. So yeah, all in all, I feel like I'm making really good progress. And then once I actually have time to do the game avatars as well, I feel like I'll be in a really good position for getting some good stuff. So we are going to keep trucking along here. We still have like roughly 10 minutes before I'm going to start wrapping up. I'm going to start stuffing items into my shop. I just noticed that it is I have less than 10 minutes left, so I'm going to fill up my shop now with all the items that I've gotten. And that's a lot of things to price right now. Did I leave myself enough time? 31,500. No! Oh no, I ran out of searches. This is what I meant. How did I already hit the limit? Ooh, okay, fine. I'll just anchor off what this says. Tofu plate 22,000. Ooh, this feels so bad. But I don't want to leave it without pricing. Ooh, yikes. All right, we have 1 minute and 57 seconds left, so not close at all, not cutting it close at all. And that lands me at time, I think. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Okay, so that concludes day 4. That was probably the section that felt the fastest to me. I don't know where all 3 of those hours went, but I also feel like I made significant progress today. I obviously, like, volume of avatars wise, it was less than yesterday and all that, but I don't know, something about today just felt like I was just like hitting avatars back to back to back. As far as my drink, I am around here now. I'm excited to see what Gramps has put together so far as well. I'm excited to see what awaits us in the next 3 or 4 sections. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with my progress so far. I will see you all for the next one. Hi!
Hello.
How's it going? How's it going?
I am stressed, but also excited.
I know. I feel like there's just like so much that's on my mind right now, and like I feel like I've been complaining about it like constantly in my recordings. I'm like frazzled the entire time. So obviously we are on, is today day 4, is it? Yeah, day 4, day 3?
Yes.
Something like that.
The hump.
The hump. The hump, exactly. Do you feel like you've sort of hit your expectations? How do you feel like it's been going for you so far?
I think so. When we came up with the categories, the like 7 categories, I feel like when we were brainstorming that, I was like, oh, this isn't a lot of stuff. Like, should we be thinking of more stuff? This isn't a lot of stuff. But now actually trying to like spread myself out over those 7 categories, I'm like, this is so many things. So yeah, that has definitely like far exceeded my expectations of what we were gonna do.
Yeah, I completely agree. I remember when I was looking at it, I think I was on the same page as you. Like, this is pretty straightforward. It's not that many. Like, I remember I was like trying to like get myself to think of more things. I was like, this isn't enough. It's more than enough.
It's definitely enough. Yeah, for sure. Like, there are entire categories I'm not even gonna touch.
Okay.
Like, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Doing like the bare
like
minimum.
focusing where I can. Yeah.
Well, that's also the trade-off I've been working through, is like, you know, like where are the areas where like I should invest myself more or less, and like I have to keep in mind, like I don't want to be too meta, but I'm like, where would Gramps put their time? Like,
yes, I've been thinking the same thing. Like, what is Kevin good at? Like, what will Kevin ignore?
Exactly. So it's been interesting, but it's been a lot of fun. Do you feel like you have a pretty good structure moving forward, or like how are you feeling about the second half?
So I feel like my ADHD is really shining in the first 3 days. Like, I'm extremely disjointed, and I'm hoping that like in the second half, I kind of have more of a flow, like
Mhm.
more of a good pacing and a flow. We'll see if that actually happens, but that's what I'm hoping for. The first half is like over here, over here, over here, over here, but I'm gonna try to like streamline it in the second half.
Yeah, I feel like the first day in particular, it was so stressful. I was like, there's
Mhm.
no way. And the captures, the captures.
Oh my god, the captchas for the clickable avatars.
Yes, it's bad. But I do feel like, even though I've used the word frazzled maybe 100 times in my recordings, I do feel like I'm slowly feeling that flow, and hopefully it feels more natural by day 7, but I guess we'll have to see.
If anything, will at least be a what not to do guide for a new account.
Exactly. Here's how you should not play the game, by the way.
Yeah, please don't do this.
Exactly. And that's
We
helpful.
suffer so you don't have to.
I love that. Exactly. That's why I like to live my life in general. So, hey.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
That touches me.
I love that. Well, okay then. Happy hump period, month, week.
Thank you. Don't ever say that again.
Okay. And yeah, may the best one win. Hello everyone. I am back with the segment 5. Day 5. Not sure what I'm going to be doing today. I feel like there's a number of things that we landed on in our last segment, specifically around how much time I should be carving out for specific sections of the work that I want to do. For example, Neodecks and stamps. I know that I need to dedicate some more time to games as well. I'm getting a pretty late start to today. I've been training Mr. Doodman Guy throughout the day as well, making sure to refresh his code stones or his training courses whenever I remember. Like usual, I'm going to go ahead and get started with my dailies for the day. Tomorrow's the 17th, so that'll be sticks and stones. Win as a Jet Sam, I already did that. Win as a Shorter, already did that. I'm gonna feed this to Mr. Doodman Guy before I forget. We got, I think that gives him 5 health, so that's pretty cool. We got our interest for 1.4 mil. I am curious how much we made in terms of sales. It's been kind of a long day for me today. Sort of a rough one. Work continues to be horrible. All I tell myself is that, I'm grateful to at least be employed right now. I know there's not a lot of there's a lot of people out there that are really struggling with getting employment in my industry right now. And despite things being pretty rough at the moment, I do have to, I feel pretty thankful for, I feel like my job security isn't necessarily at risk right now. So that's something that, again, I'm fairly grateful for. It's sad that that's kind of the bar, but hey, you take what you can these days. You take what you can. And I'm gonna go ahead and set up my numpad early so that I don't walk in on something and then get sad that I missed an item. Ooh, okay, we have 400, 800 as our sales. A bit lower than the last couple days, but just means we had to spend a little bit more time repricing. Unsurprisingly, these are the 3 things that haven't sold. These are pretty hard to sell. And then this stupid Walkie Archer cape. I knew as soon as I bought it, I was like, all right, this is gonna be a tough one to sell. And here we are. It did not sell. I just realized I haven't been putting the timer down, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I looked at my recording and it looks like I've been recording for roughly 7.5 minutes. I just went ahead and dropped it to 252. So we're back on track, and that should bring us back to, where we should have been if we had started it right. So sorry about that. I'm sure some of you may have been screaming at your screens, telling me that I messed up. Kevin, you're the worst. You know what? We're all human and we're doing the best we can. And this is truly the best I can do, unfortunately. I have another check-in with Gramps tomorrow to do another status check. Very curious to see how their progress is going, because I don't know. I feel like this has been kind of challenging. I've really been struggling. It's been hard to keep up, to be honest. So yeah, again, I'm curious to see how their run's been going. It is June 16th right now, which means the Void Within plot finally ended. The final prizes just went out. I definitely fell off in terms of how much I played it near the end there, but all in all, I'm pretty glad it's over. I feel like it's just like sucked up so many resources given how long of a plot it's been. I'm hoping a lot of those, that resourcing goes back to other areas of the game that I might have a little bit more interest in. I feel like they learned a lot doing the Void Within, and I feel like a lot of cool infrastructure was built out to support it. Now I just want to see what they're going to do with, all those learnings and what comes next, because again, I feel like there's a lot that's going to be coming now, and I'm curious. As we figured out last time or yesterday, I really feel like the best path forward as far as spending my time refreshing on the side is refreshing the pound for pet avatars. I think I'm going to, if assuming I don't get banned, refresh banned or restock banned, I think I might actually dedicate maybe the last 45 minutes to an hour playing flash games for avatars. I'm getting a little bit antsy because I technically only have 2 more sections left for the challenge, and I don't know, I'm kind of anxious about it too. It's hard to describe, but I am. Let me go ahead and also open up the training window so that I don't forget about it. So I'll keep this open on the side. As you can see, he is at 20 strength, 17 HP, and level 12. I need to double check what the boosts or the battle boosts are, because how the stats work when if you're not familiar with battling with Neopets, it's like the damage you do at strength 20 and the damage you do at strength 34 per each icon that you do. So like each weapon, you're able to do a certain number of icons worth of damage, but all the way from 20 to 34 strength, I don't actually do any more damage. It isn't until I hit 35 that I jump to 1.5. So given the amount of time we have left in this challenge, I'm actually not super confident I'll be able to hit 35 strength and a decent HP. I'm sort of wondering right now if I should just settle at 20 strength, get my level up as high as I can, let's call it 20, and then just train HP to 60, because 60 HP can actually go 3x your level. Strength and defense can only go 2x your level. So right now my strength could go to 24, but my HP could go to 36. The caveat here is that if I go past 2x HP, so if I train past 24, yes, it'll let me train HP, but it won't let me train defense or strength. Something to consider there. I do feel like HP might be the better move here. If I'm really thinking about it, I'm essentially trying to figure out the trade-off between doing 0.25 more damage per icon. So let's say I'm doing 20 icons in a round or in a move. That's 5 extra damage, right? 0.25 times 10 is 2.5. Yeah, that's 5 extra damage per round versus 5 extra damage per round, assuming you go full offense, versus getting myself like 30 extra HP. I feel like HP is the better move here because that gives me a few extra rounds. So I will keep that in mind. Regardless, I think I have to focus on HP or level a little bit more. So I'll keep on focusing on that. But I think that's the strategy I'm going to go. I feel like that makes the most sense to me. Let's take a look at the Battlepedia, and then let's take a look at the weapon recommendations. Freezers I'll definitely need. Is this worth? Oh, I don't think I can get a freezer then. Cheap freezers that always work. I mean, we're only doing 1 battle, so I think ooh, the terror. Oh, okay. I'm gonna create a new folder here. BD equip ideas. We never said no one-use items. Oh, we never said no one-use items. Is that sweaty of me? I feel like it's not. I feel like that's literally like fine, right? Downsize or thick smoke bomb? Again, if it's only 1 battle that we're doing this, the thick smoke bomb feels like the better play here instead of relying on my downsize. Isn't there a healer, like a Scorch Stone that does like that you can use every turn or something that like over heals? Am I crazy? I swear there's something. This one, Purple Scorch Stone. Will restore your pet's 50 hit points, but it can only be used once per battle. Let me use only 1 healing item can be equipped to your battle per turn. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. I'm probably gonna do this instead of the Helm of Recovery. It's the same amount of healing, but this actually over heals, which is pretty cool. Remember how I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna price my shop before I get started. Well, my brain just cannot keep track of anything these days, so I suppose that was not going to happen. So I'm gonna go ahead with my Punchbag Bob fights now. I probably should have gotten a second weapon, but you know what, whatever. All right, so I'm doing 26 damage per attack. Thankfully, all I need to do as far as like continuing this going is just keep pressing fight like this, just keep going, and that'll be what I'm doing in the background while I restock. So in case you're curious about why I'm clicking so much while I'm talking, that's what I'm doing. Something sold, but I am done with pricing. I'm going to keep this over here for the sake of searching items. 3,200 right now. Slowly whittling him down for that delicious trophy. Again, the reason why I'm so heavily spending my time on restocking right now is that it is the accelerator for building into a number of other categories like stamps, Neo deck, avatars, Battle Dome items, training, what else is there? Books for reading your pet. Like all of that stems from us making Neopoints. There's even a category, remember, where it's based off of how many raw Neopoints you have left over. So it really is the fundamental basis of like how we're going to be doing all this. So that's why like I really have to spend all the time restocking that I can. We'll see. We'll see how things pan out. Maybe I'll get like a crazy random event. Maybe Gramps will get a random event that gets them like a 50 mil item, and all of this is totally moot and I just get blown out of the water. Who knows? That is very much a possibility, but you know what? We're gonna do what we can. I'm getting to the point where I'm wondering if I just drop Kayla's entirely and only refresh on foods. It does reduce one tab that I have to be refreshing on, which, to be honest, given I'm trying to like multitask between restocking and doing like small bits of gameplay on the side, it might actually make my experience a little smoother, a little less painful on my fingers. Considering I've done this for like 4 days now, and I'm now on my 5th day, and I've not gotten a single item from Kayla's. I've seen one item, and I'm wondering if actually being in Kayla's might have detrimented my potential, since like I've probably missed some restocks because I like was busy hitting that store. Hey everyone, this is Editing Kevin jumping in real quick here. As you all suspected, and maybe some of you are screaming at your screens right now, it looks like Kayla's doesn't actually stock things that I can see for the most part. I originally referenced that page that we looked at together in the beginning of the challenge. Now that I'm looking at the restocking page on Jelly Neo, however, it does explicitly say that newbie accounts can't see items that are greater than rare 79, which the Kayla's items were. I think there was a little bit of it's a little confusing because on the other page, it just stops at 10 days and under, whereas here it does have a section specific to newbie. So just wanted to throw this in there for clarification for those that did not know. FYI, for those that already knew, I did eventually find out, don't worry. So yeah, back to the video. All right, I'm nearing the end of this punch bag Bob run. Honestly, it was a lot faster than I thought it'd be. I was definitely worrying about it for no reason. Maybe if I had a slower connection, it would be more annoying, but my connection's not too bad. All right, so I did that. Let's check my lookup to see that shiny new trophy. There we go, beating punch bag Bob. Oh my gosh, I just realized we're an hour into the day and I feel like I've accomplished nothing. Well, I got one new avatar, so that's something. I repriced my store. Also, oh, and I got the punch bag of Bob avatar's trophy, so I suppose it's something. How does it all work? Oh my gosh, I just got this from the pounds. And see, and that is why I think it's worthwhile. You're now eligible to use Wear Loop as an avatar. I actually think I need a loop avatar as well. Win a battle using your loop, such as against the Geo Clown. Suddenly the tides are turning for Kevin. Suddenly the tides are turning. I promise he is going right back in the pounds. I got my avatar, and now I just need to take off the Battle Dome items and put them back on Dude Man Guy, Mr. Dude Man Guy. Thank you for your service. But just to show you, there's the Wear Loop avatar as well as Hello Little Loop Boom. That might actually be avatar number 200 as well. Let's just double check. Nope, avatar number 199. We need one more. There's definitely a lot more opportunity for us to like push to like 210, 220 maybe? Question mark? I still need a Croc, for example. I feel like those are pretty common to come across in the pound. So yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot more coming. All right, I'm gonna actually also start taking a look at the I Taunt the Pan Devil avatar guide. At this point, you only need one of these, which is like one of the items they release for the plot, and it only costs 1 NP. I know something some people do when they're restocking are really, oh well, I got the I Taunt the Pan Devil. I just refreshed over it, but I think you guys saw it, right? That was avatar number 200. There you go, avatar number 200. It's this one, I Taunt the Pan Devil. So it said that you would have to refresh a lot. That clearly didn't take very long. I'm convinced the Draconac avatar is glitched. It's just taking so long. Is it supposed to? I'm convinced it broke again, honestly. I would not put it past them. All right, we got the Snorkel Snout avatar. Go me. Ugh, do I want to do the Lawyer Bot avatar? I feel like that'll cost a bit, no? 50 Uzuki items. How much is that? Okay, not very much. Like at maximum, it's probably like 50K, and then I can sell them all again. Even less because most of these items are like less than 1K. But I'm so lazy. Maybe I'll come across a page that has, or a store that has like all the Uzuki items I need. Maybe. Okay, I'll get started on this on the side. I think as long as I'm still like picking up food a little bit at a time on the side as I'm doing any sort of gameplay, it'll work out. It's just a matter of actually doing that. Here we go. We got the lawyer bot Heart Uzuki avatar. I did not enjoy that experience. I honestly thought I would skip this one, but here I am doing it anyways. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour and 40 minutes. Comparative to what I've done so far in the last few days, this definitely was one of the weaker days so far. Even taking a look at what I've been able to restock, I think I've only picked up like 3 items. Not great, y'all, not great, but it's okay. We still have two more days worth of gameplay to be able to make progress here. That means we are sitting at roughly 7 hours left of this challenge. Again, it has been so fun, and also just again, like it's been a challenge. It's definitely a talent challenge. Like doing this on top of just like everything else you would typically do in a day, it's exhausting. But yeah, I think tomorrow I have to carve out to play games, and then Thursday I will carve out like an hour or so to buy items, and we can kind of go from there and then close out the day with restocking. But I was really hoping I could hit my 2 mil goal here. Actually, I think I might be there. 76,500. Made some sales already. Oh, it's 2 million in the hidden tower. Here's the thing. If I sell it and nobody instant buys it in time for like the check-in, I'm screwed. Or if like what I actually need to happen is for it to like instant sell immediately. Like I really can't take the risk of it not instant selling immediately. Voiceover Kevin again. I'm basically speeding through this entire section, but I didn't want to cut it because I kind of wanted to explain what was happening. So I went through this entire tangent about how, okay, I'm gonna buy the Fairy Queen doll from the hidden tower, and then I'm gonna sell it, you know, at slightly below trading market price, so that even if I eat like 1 or 200k, I can still sell it really quickly and get the auto buy price. On top of that, I was talking about how I would then use the 2 mil I get back, ideally around 2 mil, to then prep for the stock portfolio album or the stock portfolio avatar. None of this happened, by the way. So I spent all this time planning and rambling and using up my day's minutes just for none of it to happen. So yeah, that's why I sped through it, but I still felt like I wanted to like give a voiceover. So yeah, there's the FYI. All right, I just picked up a elephant from the pound real quick to go ahead and get this avatar before I forget. Summer. Eat it up, Summer. Elephant surprise. Yeah, I'm gonna give up on, I think I'm gonna give up on the stock purchase. So let me go ahead and reprice these and I'll be right back. All right, I just wrapped up pricing. I'm like not 100% sure I'm gonna get much from these sales, and I don't know. I'm a little disappointed with the progress I made today. I have obviously 32 minutes left in my day, so I will make sure I close that out maybe tomorrow morning, maybe later today. But for now, I think I'm going to call it here. I will see you again very shortly, and yeah, let's see if we can really close out this last leg well. Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
So good.
Are you feeling delicious? Are you feeling delectable?
I am feeling scrumptious. I was trying to think of a food word.
Wait, scrumptious is amazing. I'm gonna take that one. So we are obviously on day 6. I have done a little bit of the day, but how are you feeling right now?
Besides being extremely scrumptious, I am also very run down. When you're really you're doing your whole day, your whole normal day. And then in the end of the day, you squeeze in like this optimized 3 hours of structured playtime. It's more than I thought it would be.
I agree. I'm glad we landed on a week, because I think you know, there's definitely any longer than this is too much. We would have to explore ways to trim the hours down, because it really does add up. But I'm having a lot of fun. Question for you. I haven't gotten shop banned yet. How has that been for you?
Yeah, so I will share that 2 days ago, I got my first shop ban like an hour and 15 minutes in. It was also super late at night. What that means for anybody who doesn't restock, when you get shop banned, you basically have to wait 24 hours until you can start restocking again. So that has completely set my pacing for this whole thing into like the gremlin hours of the night are when I have to play. So yes, I did get shop banned, and it really does like grind the whole thing to a halt. I'm really hoping I don't get banned in the last 2 days. Like, I'll be very sad.
Yeah. I haven't gotten banned yet, but like, I don't know. It's like 2 things, because there's like avenues where we can get points and make progress outside of restocking. And then, but at the same time, because there's so much of this that's like dependent on Neopoints, I feel like I have to be restocking, I have to like be making money. And because of that, I end up like multitasking a lot. And I feel like that's part of what makes me so tired by the end of it. I'm like, wow, I was just doing like 3 things at once for 3 hours straight. I'm tired.
That's why I've honestly had to ignore some categories that I just know I'm not good at. Like, I just know it's not for me. I know I can't do it. I tried some stuff on the first day and I was like, just admit who you are. This isn't for you.
Be who you are.
Yes, exactly. So I've kind of like, I've kind of laser focused into the stuff that I know I'm at least decent at, you know?
Yeah.
But then, it just smacked me right back down with a restock ban, humbled me instantly.
Yeah. On Pride Month, too.
Yeah, during Pride Month. Disgusting.
Disgusting. Well, I'm excited. I'm tired, but I am very much, ready for this like the culmination of all our efforts. I just hope you don't wipe me, like, just fully like 100-0 me. So
that's exactly how I feel. That's what I've been saying, is that I feel like you're gonna do that to me. So it's funny that we're on the same page about it.
Exactly. But okay. Well, with all that said, I'm gonna let you get back to it. Glad that we got to check in today, and we will see each other at the end now.
Heck yeah.
All right. Bye. Hello, everyone. I'm back. As you can see over here, I did not actually end up closing out my last 30 minutes from yesterday. It is already 1 p.m. here in Chicago. So I don't know, it felt kind of weird to like do 30 minutes and then start my next 3 hours segment like right after that. I found a little bit of time off work right now, so I wanted to, spend a little bit of time progressing through the game, maybe an hour right now, and then I can do a couple hours after work, so then I can, hit my 3 hours. It is day 6 right now, and so this is like, I have today and tomorrow to essentially make my final bits of progress. So here's my plan for today. I'm going to obviously do my dailies. I will have the restocks, like the food store, open on a different tab, but my focus today is going to be working through flash games. There's a lot of flash games. There's a lot that I know I can get, but just might take a little bit of effort. 273,661 here. That might be one of our lowest ones. So that's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. We are well over 2 mil now, so I think I have a little bit of capacity to do some refreshes here. If I get the avatar in like 10K, that'd be super cool. All right, let's start making our way through the list. I'm gonna start with the ones that I think will be the quickest. So like Cast Basher will definitely be quick. I'm gonna go the ruffle routes. I just don't feel that confident about the HTML5 versions. Score of 850 plus. Okay, and I know that you can't get it right away. All right, new level unlocked, restart game, and now we're at the stick. I need to get 450, so there's a strat here where you like hold the mouse down and then let it go when it's on the descent, like that. And then you're supposed to click when it bounces, I believe. I think I need 9s to even like make progress on that. Ooh, that was bad. Ooh, that was so close. 414. Okay, we got 454. So the bad is here. As I mentioned, I need 850 to get the avatar. For those that don't know, the wind here is what tracks, and like you can also look at the flag here to understand how like directionally helpful the wind is going to be. There we go at a 9. Oh, this is definitely gonna get me the avatar. There's no way. I accidentally forgot to send score. Oh my gosh, I clicked too fast. But I mean, it's an easy avatar you get. I'm not that concerned. Yeah, there we go. 954, send score. We got the avatar, Whack-A-Cass. Cool, on to the next one. Which of these can I get super quickly? A Safara, so that one's pretty adword attack. What do I need to get this avatar? 700 points, and is the trophy score? I think I can get a trophy in this. My strat is that if it doesn't cover a big section of the map or the screen, I typically ignore it until I absolutely have to click. Because I find that more often than not, it doesn't actually show up in a section. So this is already going decently well, I think. Ooh. All right, let's keep it going. I think if I can keep up this pace through the entire, through all the levels, I should get a trophy score. The other problem is that if the trophy score gets reviewed, I don't know how that's supposed to work. Hopefully it works like where I get it before the day ends. That I wonder if it's coded to more often times than not go under the actual thing. All right, is there one more level? If there's one more level, I'll get the trophy. Okay, yeah. The problem is, what's the review score? I think the review score is like 820 or something. It's kind of low if I'm remembering correctly. 841. Yeah, that gets me a trophy. I'm gonna get reviewed though, that's the problem. Yeah, your score is being reviewed by staff. Whatever. Okay, hopefully it happens soon. We'll see. What else is quick? Carnival of Terror? Let's do that one. I need a 725. This one is pretty heavily luck dependent. Wait, there's a cheat code I'm supposed to be using. Pie crust and custard. Okay, all right. So I believe the optimal strat is to try to hit them like I think two-shotting them is supposed to be the optimal strat. But oftentimes what this ends up boiling down to is how many time packs you can get. The little clocks that will fall in the background, you'll see them, sure. It's oftentimes not even dependent on like how good you are at the game. It's like pretty heavily RNG focused, which is the case for a lot of games. Like when you're down to the wire here, it's just so hard. I need an ammo and a clock. Oh, this is so sad. Anything dropping? Anything dropping last minute? No? Okay, whatever. So once again, I'm gonna get it rolling. I think I'm pretty good at the game. So I don't think I'm like necessarily falling behind in terms of strat or skills. Again, it's just really heavily luck based. That was actually a better run, but I definitely needed more ammo. I think if I had the right amount of ammo, the time would have been enough to get 725. But alas, not everything can go in your direction, you know? That's how life works. There we go, we got an ammo box. I should really figure out how much ammo it actually gives you. How many shots is it worth? I'm sure at a certain point, like if I think it's gonna take me like 3 shots and it gives you 3 shots, then it's not even worth going for it because I'm probably missing Chia Clowns. Getting that. Oh, you know what I should have been doing? Oh, lots drop in here. I prioritized getting the ammo over the Chias. I'm gonna go ahead and start typing up custard. I think that's gonna be hitting me sooner. Lots of ammo. No clocks though. No, okay. So again, like you might get a ton of one thing, but if you don't get like a mix of everything, you just you're not gonna make the progress you need to make. So in that one, like my score was nowhere near where it needed to be because I ran out of time. And I actually think I ammoed out, but I knew I'd run out of time, so. I'm actually doing pretty well on supplies so far. Wow, lots just dropped right now. Despite no Chias spawning. But, oh wow, this might be the run. I'm definitely gonna eat my words in a minute. I'm sure I am. I'm not gonna bother wasting ammo on health packs, but not too bad so far. I'm gonna start needing them to give me some clocks though, because I still have my pie crust, so I can use that to refill my ammo, so that's not really a concern. Here we go. But I'm gonna run out of time right now. Again, it's so dependent on how many clocks you can get spawning. Yeah. Like, I was totally good on ammo there, but I needed more clocks. So sad. It started off really strong, but then it kind of fizzled out, huh? Why don't I just double check to make sure the scoring is right? See, this is pretty tough. Well, let me see if there's other games I should be paying attention to right now. Let me do TNT Staff Smasher instead, and then I think I need to actually get back to work soon. So, y'all know TNT Staff Smasher. I think the score I need is like 2,000 something, right? 2,250, and the trophy score is 2,370. And if you don't know how to play this game, if you like hit a Neopet instead of a staff person, you lose points. For the first few levels, I try to get like 100% hit rate. Does anyone else have the thing where like, when I need to focus, I get really distracted by noises. Like I need to turn every sound off to really like lock in. At a certain level, they go away so fast, like you barely have time to even react. Like right now, I'm still able to get most of these people, but yeah, when it gets really fast, you're gonna miss like 90% of them. Sometimes it's better just like to barely hit, because otherwise when it goes really fast, you start hitting a lot of Neopets. We're getting close to the point where it becomes unplayable-ish. I should be good for the avatar at the very least, but was it 2,250? Yes, okay, I should be good. Ooh, this is it. This is what I mean. Oh my god. No, I hit a Neopet. Okay, I'm just gonna stop here. This will get me the avatar. I could probably keep going and get lucky, but I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna send score here. All right, revenge is sweet. Cool. I'm gonna stop the recording here and I will pick back up later after work, but I need to kind of get back to it. Hey everyone, I am back. It is 1:04 a.m. here. I ended up taking a nap from like 7:30 until midnight, I want to say. So my sleep schedule is kind of messed up, but that's okay. Still have 2 hours and 21 minutes on the clock. I'm probably gonna do like an hour and a half max. I am just kind of like, whatever, man. So let's see if I made some extra sales. I did 109. Ooh, I need to do the concert hall, right? Yeah, I do. Sticks and Stones. That's an avatar. Yeah, I had my check-in with Gramps today, and I think we're both like we're really feeling it. I got my I Love My Rock avatar. We're definitely feeling the weight of how like intense this challenge is / has been. It's been super fun, but you know, it's just definitely it's definitely a lot of work. I'm gonna take another look at the game, see if there's any other that are a little bit easier to get. Oh, I did get the Ace Safara. Okay, they accepted my review score, which is weird because are they supposed to send you a mail when they do? Oh, weird. Okay, what they must give you the avatar right away, but then hold off on giving you the trophy score until the review is completed. There are like a lot of games that I can definitely do, but it's just a lot of time. How much is the Zafara Double Agent plushie? 435k. I'm tempted to buy it. The problem is that if I struggle to sell this within the next 2 days, I'm kind of screwed. Ooh, I just got a random event for some code stones. I'm actually curious what it gave me. So how many did I get? Wow. That's actually a lot. On the very last day when I'm like about to run out of training, I'll probably just like mass sell my code stone so that I can get as much neopoints as possible. Most of these require you to like try kind of a lot. Or at the very least, like, you know, spend a good amount of time actually practicing it or and like warming yourself back up. I'm just gonna make a list so I don't, I'm like my entire life is about lists. So Space Rocked. I might just call it there for the game avatars. And in the meantime, I will keep refreshing the lever. And just to give you a visual of what I'm doing, I thought I would do this on the side, but here I am getting distracted from Carnival of Terror to get this. And then every once in a while, I'll just like check back and refresh this page again to check if I got the avatar. And so far I haven't gotten it. So yes, that is what I'm doing on the side. Wow, I really do not want to go after these game avatars. I'm just so lazy. Game avatars are so much work. I have to say, I'm pretty excited for this challenge to be over. I'm so tired and work has been so bad. Yeah, nobody likes to hear someone just like constantly complain about work, and I've been doing it a lot this week, so I apologize, but it is pretty rough. I wanted to call out, I did get Lover of Doom just now. Huzzah, I'll call it. Huzzah. All right, I'm done. I give up on this one. I'm just gonna move on. I have to. I can't keep sitting on that one. I'm sure I would get it eventually, but whatever. I'm gonna go Space Rocked because that one might be a little less likely, but it's also fast, which is like the most important part. Make sure to use all 3 tries per level to maximize your score. So this is the first one. I don't want to do this too much, so I wait till it's green and then I shoot. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to restart there. All right, so I need 13,500. This ideally does not clear. I think I need to like hit a few dirt patches for me to like justify, like get a good score, good enough score. I think I just need to press B as soon as it comes down like this, and then it should finish right at the rocket. Okay, this is definitely the one. I'm not even gonna bother trying to like get points. I think I just need to clear this round and I should get it. Should be popping up in here. Yes. Okay. Send score. Oh, it's sent. Right here. Oh my gosh, it was a trophy score too. Oh my gosh, y'all, I was so gagged. But I see right here, Guy Man Dude. So it looks like I did qualify for a bronze trophy. I was so gagged. I hope I got the avatar. I didn't. I guess if I get the trophy, it still like kind of works out for me because it's still like I don't know if Gramps is going for trophies much, so I think I just need like a few to like edge them out. Like if I send score now, will it go? Yeah, like no, it's not. I don't understand. Oh my gosh, I'm dumb as hell. The score is 13,500. I had the nerve to sit there being like, oh, I'm so mad. What is wrong with me? I'm just gonna jump along to Meepit vs. Feepit. Okay, so the strategy for Meepit vs. Feepit, if you've never gotten the avatar, this is probably one of these easiest ones to get. What I like to do is I lose once, win 2 times, lose another time, then I win the last one. That kind of maximizes the point because you get points for every time you hit. All right. I never understood the rivalry between Meepits and Feepits. What's the lore behind that? Does anyone know? It is funny though, because something I think about often is how like dung, I feel like dung never like really registered as poop in my head growing up. Like dung was just like its whole other thing. Sometimes I forget that like, you know, there's actually such a wide diversity of Flash games available on Neopets. They really did like put so much effort into building all these different experiences out, and it's interesting. Because I feel like Neopets has evolved so far beyond just the Flash games, but it really was the heart of it, a lot of it, right? I'm a little scared that the low high scores are indicative of it being hard to send a score because I don't know if my brain can mentally handle such an experience again. Can I win it out? Yes, 6. So that lands me at 3.3K. That should be a trophy score if it goes through. Why is this happening? Did I get the avatar at least? No. 3.3K, that's the avatar score, right? You need a 3K score for the avatar. That was such a waste of time. Man, I'm so mad. All right, I'm not doing games anymore. I'm sick of it. Whatever. Total waste of time. I'm really frustrated right now. I won't lie. That's okay. I am going to move on to a different part of the game because there are plenty of other things to do. You can't stop me. Ooh. Finally, this kind of took a while. You are now eligible to use the building sandcastles as an avatar on the Neo boards. Now that we've given up on game avatars, for the most part, is there anything quick that I should still consider doing? I just don't like, I can't spend any more like long, like some of these games are so long, like they're easy, like Sutek's Tome, but they're long. Same with Evil Elephant, like that'll take like an hour. Well, not an hour, but that would probably take up the rest of my day, and I just don't think that's worth it. I suppose all that said though, at least I'm probably gonna get the Space Rocked trophy. I'm almost wondering if trophies should be a place I spend my time. I don't think I can really restock. Ooh, this is the other thing. I don't think I can restock tomorrow. I think I need to spend my time buying stamps and Neo deck cards. Ooh, I literally, I wanted to get the window, but I didn't want to miss the pet. But I just found a gray Kachik in the pound. So I'm going to go ahead and get that avatar. Ray Waki Sai. Awesome. Once again, proving that spending my time in the pound has been the most optimal way to get avatars. Nega Sweeper Cumulative. Oh, you don't see this one very often. Pyramids and Sockman Solitaire. All right. I'm just going to risk it. Ooh, this feels so bad. Please sell right away. I really hope it sells. You're now eligible to use Zafiro Double Agent as an avatar on the Neo boards. Cool. I'm gonna stuff that in there for 390k right off the bat. And then while we do that, let's open up Sockman Solitaire. As long as I get 2,000 points, I think, and you should be able to get that with just like a normal clear. Ugh, I'm like missing out on so many bonus points right now because I think you need to like let it auto-complete for you. Yeah. I'll probably get like a 1 point. Oh, good enough. Hey, never mind. I just need to finish a game. All right. Easy Neopets trophies. Snow Wars. Ooh, Snow Wars. That's an easy one for sure. How many do I need to win for Pyramids and Sockman Solitaire? How many do I need to win for the bronze trophy? If you clear them twice is kind of a lot. Okay, well, I'm gonna start with Snow Wars on the side. So this is like Snow Wars. It's literally just Battleship. I get the first trophy on level 2. So, okay, it should be pretty quick. This should be very quick. Actually, on that note, when do we get the Go trophy? Level 2. I might actually go for that. Thankfully, they don't have very good logic. Like when he hit part of my castle, he didn't bother going for the rest of them. So that's good. Oh, I think I just won. Okay, cool. But I just wanted to show you a preview of what I've been doing on the side while I restock. And then I'll do the same thing with pyramids and whatnot. Okay, I just won. There we go. We got the medal. All right. We're going to go straight to go here. Oh, I forgot the rules of go. How does this work again? You may place a 2 over any card other than a 3. If the card is a 3, you have to do an odd number. If the card is a 4, you have to do an even number. Okay, an ace high. And then if it's a 2, 3, or 4, there's special rules. And then a 10 is a stack clearer. All right. So I'm just going to keep this going in the background. You guys know what I'm doing. So, well, I just won my first round, literally the first try. So this is going very fast. I just have one more card and I win. There we go. All right, on to, let's do pyramids next. Pyramids is pretty fast. That's why I like that one. It's very luck-based. It can be very frustrating. So I'm just gonna leave it here and keep refreshing or keep restocking. I just cleared my first pyramid. That was actually really fast. It came down to the wire with one card left in the pile, but I just need to do one more. Now, there is a chance that if I win 2 in a row, I can get the gold pyramid trophy, which I don't even have on my main account. So I'd be a little sad if I got it here instead, but I suppose that's life. Ooh, this got close, but no dice. Very close. Wow. Oh, I just realized we have 7 minutes left. Oh my gosh. This day just flew by. I didn't even realize. Okay, so 37,555, I'll call it. That price is my store. Everything's good. We'll pick back up with pyramids and restocking tomorrow, and then also focus on purchasing our stamps and Neo deck cards. There's actually quite a lot to do. I definitely need to make sure that I utilize a really strong 3-hour window of time so that I'm able to accomplish everything and not fall behind. We are closing out our second to last segment on day 6. 0 seconds left right here. Thanks for following along until now if you're still here. See you tomorrow. Bye. Hello, everyone. It is finally time. It is day 7, as you can see right here. In real time, it is June 18th at 11:43 p.m. So the plan today is to just start using some of my Neopoints to get progress on stamps and Neo deck. We already established that that's going to be somewhat of a time-consuming project, just like going through all the shop wizard searches. So I want to start the day with any leftover dailies that I had and then jumping straight into that. In one of the sessions prior, we did actually build out a list of items that we can purchase. So I'm just going to start from the top and basically make my way down. I'll probably do that for 300k for Neo deck and then 500k for stamps. You know what? I'm going to do 400k for stamps. I'm like pretty sure I'm going to lose when it comes to like money. I feel like I have to get the advantage in terms of like trophies. Oh, I got the Space Rock trophy as we talked about. No, and no advert attack though. That's sad. I think I just need to kind of win over in other areas. So with all that said, I am going to get started. Let me Flip on the timer, make sure it's going. Yep. All right, the final 3-hour segment is here. I'm pretty antsy to see what I got in my shop till. The last time we were on, we got the Faro Double Asian plushie. We had some anxiety as it relates to it actually selling because, you know, we spent like 500K on that, or was it 400K? Not being able to make that back would be pretty tragic. I don't know if I'm going to spend much time getting books for Mr. Dune Man Guy. I just feel like I have to kind of divvy up my time in Neopoints effectively, considering I still need to dress up my pet with like NP items and all that. I don't know. I think it'll be a close race. I'm going to grab my Neopet as well while I'm on this page. That also means I should be able to get my 20K here, and that means I can get my weekly reward, the Astronomy Club stamp. I'm actually going to stick the Astronomy Club stamp on the trading post for like 550K. So I'll put that there. I'm hoping it sells. Yes, our highest sale day. Thank God. I'm just really glad it sold. I would have been gutted if I like just did not get that money back. All right, so we are sitting at 3 mil, which is quite a lot more than I thought we would get by this point, especially given the restrictions that we've been set against, especially like the time part. This is going pretty smoothly. Will I get the avatar? Oh, so good. Yes, yes. I'll get pyramids going in the background. I don't feel confident that I will have enough time to do anything else as far as like restock. Can I actually put all, like as I buy all of these, can I just put them in my safety deposit box and move all of them to my Neo deck at the same time? That would actually be huge if I could. I'm gonna try that actually. Because if I can also do that with stamps, that would be crazy. Collectible cards. All right, we have this action. Put in Neo deck. All right, so there should be 5 in my Neo deck now. Yo, this update is goated. Okay, y'all, this is actually such a game changer, because like normally you'd have to like album stuff or like put collectible cards in there like one at a time. I won't lie, I kind of forgot that I had to like spend time like putting them into the album and whatnot, and I was dreading that. So this is going to be such a time saver. I'm going to try my best to keep track of what I'm buying. I may double up here and there by accident, but it is what it is. All right, I'm going to make my way through this list and I will be back when I am done. Hey everyone, I am back with some voiceovers. So you're gonna see through the speed up clip, it was a lot of yapping with basically nothing substantial. Ultimately, I landed at something like 150 cards. I think near the end of this purchasing session, I kind of came to the conclusion that Gramps probably wouldn't spend much time on them. So I was like, all right, I feel pretty good about this. I should probably spend more money on stamps to sort of compete. But yeah, that's sort of where I landed. I don't know why I didn't bother like summarizing what I did by the end of it and just jumping straight into the next thing instead. So yeah, just wanted to throw this in here for context. All right, so we're at 153 unique cards. I'm just now realizing buying up until 400K, that's 200 stamps exactly. I'm a little overwhelmed by that because the Neo decks, we bought 150, then that took me an hour. And that was with me finding a bunch like in like the same store. Because I have to do this, and then I have to get a customization going for Mr. Dune Man Guy. I'll probably jump into DTI after this to look at that. I also completely forgot about pyramids. So I have not been making progress on that either. Okay, I'm just gonna, no more complaining about this. I'm just gonna move forward and get started on this. All right, I just hit my limit with refreshes. So I am going to mark this. I am at 21 items purchased of the 100 and 180 left. In the 10 minutes that we have to wait until it refreshes, essentially, I am going to go ahead and start to look at Dress to Impress. Let's take a look at some of these Growl outfits and see what I can whip up here. We are leaving it to the professionals, aka y'all, to provide us the right ratings. So I'm trusting that you all will choose me. All right, so I like this like dinosaur outfit so far. Well, I'll just skim through these and see if I can find items that look cool. I know we are at the hour, so I should probably get started on looking at the next set of stamps, but I think this is the look I'm gonna go for. I think this is what I'm gonna settle on. We're gonna move right back into stamps. Oh gosh, I am actually kind of nervous right now because we are at 1.5 hours of this challenge left and I am at 20 stamps. So I definitely should have done this earlier. All right, I will rush through these and get back to you when I get drop in. So I will see you in a minute. Oh, I ran out of searches. All right, so how many stamps are we at? 117. That doesn't seem right. Okay, I definitely missed a stamp here or there. I still have another 76 to go. I got like 100 in this cycle, so I should be good once we roll over into the next hour. As far as Battle Dome items, purple Scorch Stone, 3 Terror Stones, 3 Thick Smoke Bombs. I'll keep my downsize on just in case. A Turned Tooth and another Void Needle. But yeah, this will probably be my set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What is Bottled Holiday Cheer? Oh, okay, this changes everything. Fairy Healing Dust times 6. Ooh, the Omelet Scepter. It is technically a little bit weaker than the Void Needle. If this is this multi-use? Multi-use it is. Okay, I changed my mind again. Instead of the Void Needle, I am actually gonna upgrade this to the Omelet Scepter. My kit right now is like super stacked with healing, and I think I have to because I only have like 20 HP, right? 25 HP. So it's not gonna go that far. I feel like I have a plan now. I feel much better about this. I think this Battle Dome set's gonna cost me like 400k or less. Technically, I don't need the shop wizard to price my store. Technically. Maybe I should just price everything like at 10,000 or something that I know for the rarity, based on what we've historically seen, will probably sell and just go from there. And like, again, like at this point in the competition, it's not even about optimizing, it's just like squeezing out every last penny. I feel like I'm being really dumb right now, but I don't know. I feel like this is the only way I can like price at this point because I don't have any more shop wizard access. I think this is it. I think this is just how it has to be. And then, so that's prepared. And then I just need to get a croc. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and move along with the 115k and then start buying items. Purple Scorchstone, Omelet Scepter. The Omelet Scepter was a little cheaper than I thought it would be, so that's awesome. Turned Teeth are so cheap now. What? 37k? Okay, so he is set up from a set perspective, and then I need to get... So we needed 3 fire bottles and 1 earth bottle. Yes, I'm sure. Okay. This Doomman guy is basically done. I'm also gonna get rid of a couple pets. This Chia ultimately never came through for me. And Satirical, you are iconic, but you did your part and it's time for you to go. All right, so now let's go ahead and purchase my mask, outfit, shoes, gloves. Did I not check the price on this? Oh my God, it's so expensive. Ooh, that's bad. Oh God. Now that I like saw that original design, this looks like so underwhelming in comparison. I don't think I want to waste the searches to go swap to the Velociraptor either, so I'm probably just gonna stick with one of these. And I think the Haunted Woods foreground is what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna adopt a pet and make them a croc as well for the croc avatar. Use on Fruity Dude. There we go. You're now eligible to use Ghost Croc as an avatar on the Neo boards. All right, the customization is done. It was disappointing, but it's done. So I think I've more or less gone through all my checklist items. All that's left is to just work through as many stamps as I can before I hit the shop wizard limit. All right. We're officially past the point that I thought I would get, and we are now shop banned. Here's where we're landing for this challenge. I am at 215 secret avatars, 191 stamps, 153 Neo deck cards, 6 trophies. My Mr. Dudeman guy, this is his customization. He is at 25 HP, 20 strength, level 15. I'm honestly very proud of how far we've come in the span of 21 hours of content. Let me just go ahead and throw pyramids up. Just losing some games. I am pretty confident that I won't get another win. This round is actually going kind of well, but I don't want to speak too soon. Ooh, this is a really bad spot to be in, because each of these layers now rely on literally one card showing up. Oh my gosh. Yo, literally last game. Where's the bronze trophy? literally the last game we could probably fit in this round. Y'all, this challenge is coming to a close. I am so thankful to all of you for watching me fight my way through each of these segments. And in general, this has just been a really like fun, albeit stressful, like week of gameplay. Just very thankful for Gramps, thankful for all of you, thankful for Neopets for still being here. Really looking forward to what the results of both Gramps and my efforts turn out to be tomorrow. And yeah, you'll have to wait and see where we land at for the customization and the comparisons and the battle. As you can see, we have hit 0 time left on day 7, and that marks the completeness of our sort of marathon of gameplay. So I will see you all in the next segment coming up next. Hey y'all, it is still, well, it is the morning of the day that I am having my debrief with Gramps, but a Neo mail came in from the Neopets team, and it says that my score of 841 was reviewed and accepted. I got the avatar, which I already had, which wasn't a big deal, and then some Neopoints, but most importantly, I saw that I did in fact get granted the Advert Attack trophy. In total, I'll be coming into closing out this challenge with not 7, but 8 trophies. So yeah, this is basically a holistic view of where I landed at for this challenge. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Okay, we did it.
Hi, we did it.
Hello.
Look at us wearing the same thing, like not coordinated at all. Just totally
Didn't
random.
discuss it even one time.
Not even one time.
Also, didn't have to yell at you to go put it all on when we were already on video call.
Y'all didn't see the behind the scenes, but I completely forgot. So I like came on with like, my hair's really messed up. So I came on with like a random cap on. I was like, this is good enough.
Regular street clothes.
Regular street clothes. And Gramps is like, get your shit together. And I was like, oh.
Okay, so we've taken screenshots of our final tallies of everything. So I'll probably pop those onto the screen.
The first category is avatars.
I'll go first on avatars because I know I lost.
I don't know if that's true.
I got 169 avatars.
Yes. Okay.
How many did you get?
I got 215.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Is there an avatar you're particularly proud of getting?
Yes, it'll show when I pop up my screenshot. I put it as my active avatar, but I got the Snow Ager avatar, which is insane.
Wow. Wow.
I know that takes people years to get, so to get it in the first 7 days of an account is crazy.
Just to let you know, my main account, I don't get it, is 14 and a half years old. I still don't have that avatar, so just so you know.
That's how rare it is. Yeah, crazy.
The next one on the list is Neopoints. Raw Neopoints left over. This should be your bank, shop till, and just like Neopoints you have on, like just combined. And I'm going first, right?
Yeah.
I'm at 2,734,454.
Oh my God!
What are you at?
I can never show my face after this.
What are you at?
375,082.
We were very close.
Oh my god. I have no idea where I went so wrong.
Were you stalking?
Yes.
Oh, you did. You might have spent a lot more on me, a lot more than me on like the other things then.
Probably not.
Okay.
Okay, stamps. I have 234 stamps.
Okay. I got 191.
Okay. Oh, finally a category for me.
The problem for me here was like I kept running out of shop because I saved buying stuff until the last day because I wanted to have as much money as I could, but then it didn't like register in my head. I was like, oh wait, I'm gonna run out of Shop Wizard searches.
Yeah, I was trying to buy like I would spend 15 minutes of almost every hour buying stuff like throughout the week. And then I will admit there were a few times I bought things I shouldn't have bought. If you know, you know. Okay, what's next?
Next up, we'll do trophies.
I have, if you count the 2 that show up on your account, I have 2. I have the Abyss Gazer and the Lutari Talisman.
Okay, so you didn't get any.
So 0 trophies.
I have.
How'd you do?
I have 10.
Nice. That's really good. That's really, really good. I suck at the games.
I thought I would get more, but I didn't realize how time consuming these can be.
I tried like 1 or 2 of the game avatars on the first day, and I spent like way too long and didn't get anything out of it. So I was like, all right, I can't do this. Like, I can't do this. You know what? I think this is actually really interesting because I think our videos will actually be really different of like what we actually did.
Next up, we have books. Okay.
Okay.
We're about to switch positions right now because I read my pet 9 books.
Yeah, a win for the Gramps. Okay, let me look. I read 238 books.
Wow. Okay, so you wiped the floor with me on that one. Nice.
I just went we went in 2 completely different directions with what we did. Like I spent every Neopoint like as much as I could.
Because I was actually saving books, stamps, and Neo deck for the last day. And I realized I was like, oh my gosh, I can't spend my points with the shop wizard limits. So I had to drop one, and I was like, all right, there's a very, very high chance that Gramps is going to go for the books. So I'm just going to go for something else, which I still lost anyways. So it didn't even matter. Cool. Well, congrats. So next up, we have Neo deck.
Okay. This Neo deck was the one that I ended up throwing away because I was like doing books and stamps, and I was like, I don't have enough shop wizard searches to do all 3. Same issue. So like Neo deck was the one I dropped. I have 44 Neo deck cards.
Okay. I'm at 153.
Oh my god. Okay, so you went hard for the Neo deck cards. Nice.
I was like, okay, Gramps is definitely going to do books. Stamps is wash. I don't think they're going to go for Neo deck, which is why I went on Neo deck.
I didn't. Yeah. Okay.
So it is 4-2.
Oh my god, so embarrassing.
We still have 2 challenges left, so we could end up in a tie, actually. Do we want to just like share a screen and show our user lookup?
Okay, here's my Grundo.
Ooh, Grun Poppy.
Yeah, she's cute. My account was called Grun Pops.
Okay.
Because like Grun Pop is an item, and then also Pops is like another name for Grandpa. So I was like,
Oh, very clever.
This is Sigourney, my baby space fungus. I don't know if you can see that.
Sigourney Weaver from Alien.
Yes, thank you. So yeah, that is my child. And then yeah, your turn. Let me stop sharing.
This is my account. My username was guymandude6767.
Oh my god.
Just really need to let everyone know that I am a man, and I will lie to your face.
Oh my god. And it actually fits too because like you like growls, so
Yeah.
it's like very on brand for the growl.
I wanted it to be like very like macho, like a little bit of that vibe. Then
I knew you were gonna do some spooky dookie custom.
You got me. Oh, this pop-up ruined my life.
Yeah, that was rough while restocking. So I would like the record to show when you're voting. I painted my pet. So I actually painted her twice. So whoops. But yeah, let's just let the record show.
I won't even bother taking my pet out of the grave danger because it's literally just a robot Termac from just trying to get the avatar for it.
Oh my god. I would like to formally say that I realize in this moment that I have made Neopets guides, specifically restocking guides. And the fact that Kevin blew me out of the water restocking this week is not lost on me. I get it, okay? If you have to cancel me, cancel me.
I feel like I will say that like I don't restock much anymore, but like I feel like I've been known to be a very good restocker in my past.
You definitely are. Yeah, for sure.
So, you know.
Yeah, I saw your video when you got, I think it was like some crazy coin or shell or something that was crazy.
Yeah.
But I know it's not lost on me. If you think it is, it's not. It's not.
The
I
audience
see it
knows.
in real time.
Oh my gosh. Do we want to give like a little spiel about the customization? Like,
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so as we mentioned in the beginning, our customizations will be, you know, it'll be up to you guys, the viewers, to share how you feel about our customizations compared against each other. I guess for the record, Gramps painted their pet twice, apparently. Who knows? Who knows at this point? I guess
Allegedly. It's not on camera.
It's not on camera, but I painted my pet too. I painted my girl from blue to green. So take that.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it's yellow to green.
The lies are already starting.
Exactly. From Mr. Dude Man Guy. So, take a look at these customizations, pick your favorite, drop them in the comments, and we will choose a winner. Maybe we'll make a post about it or something. And yeah, you will determine the future, our future.
Yeah, and I'm not above a pity point. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Okay, I just sent you a challenge, I think.
Yes. Guy Man Dude 6767.
6'7". I'm in my 30s,
Okay.
by the way.
Yeah.
Did your acceptance come through? It started. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Oh, I'm nervous.
scared. Yeah, me too.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Do I just let's do this and this.
I have a full strategy, so
You
prepare
do?
yourself. I do.
God. Okay, fine. All right. Okay.
Okay. All right. Let me look at what you used. Okay. You also want the thick smoke bomb. Okay. So we're on the same page there. Wait. I thought the almond scepter was multi-use. Oh, I'm screwed. Oops. Oh wait, no,
Oh my God,
never mind.
really?
It's right there. Never mind. It's right there.
Oh, damn it.
Okay. Let's do this.
Turn 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My God, what is that?
It didn't load for me. Did yours load?
Yeah, you won.
Did it?
Yeah, you one-shot me. What even is that?
Oh, it was so anticlimactic. I lost it. It like refreshed over it. I might need the footage from you.
I hate this game. I quit.
So I Are you sure you don't want to do another one?
I don't have another smoke bomb.
I do. I can send you one.
You gonna send me a smoke bomb? I have to like heal. Oh my God.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I won't force you. I don't have to heal because I didn't lose any HP. You didn't do any
Shut
damage.
up! Shut up. What is that? 5 to 2 points? I literally can't even post this.
Well, you might win the customization, and that right there
means nothing. I am so shook that I lost so badly. Like so badly.
In this moment, in my moment of victory,
Yeah, go ahead, give your victory speech.
I'm surprised. I had no faith in myself. And this is the key to victory in life, is to have only humility. In fact, you should humiliate yourself every single day. And that's how you set your expectations so low that when something good happens for you, you have no choice but to be happy. And that's how you win at life. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have anything? Do you have a speech to, give as a loser?
Listen, we knew this was coming.
I think it was pretty close.
What? In what aspect? I think what we learned here today is I don't actually know anything about Neopets. I'm a fake fan. And I'm bad at the game. And I'm gonna have to rethink a lot of choices I've made up to this point and reevaluate how I'm gonna go forward in the future. I'd like to sincerely apologize to anyone who has ever watched a guide that I made and thought this person knows what they're talking about. To you, it's to you that I apologize. And while I always was very upfront about the fact that I rarely know what I'm doing, I think this has really made it clear once and for all that I'm a fraud.
Oh my gosh, I'm crying.
I can't wait to watch your side of it because I don't understand how you made so much money.
Is there like one thing like you now, like what would you consider like the hardest part of the challenge now? It's like we're at the end of it.
I do have ADHD and I had such a hard time like sticking on a path. Like it's like, okay, I really need to do something. And then something else would drag me in a completely different direction for like 20 minutes. And 20 minutes is a long time when you can only play for 3 hours a day.
Yeah.
So that was the hardest part, is that I was just all over the place. I will say, from the perspective of like what it would be like for an actual new player coming to Neopets, right now, there is a lot to do.
Mhm.
Like, you're not going to do what we did. You're going to play like a normal person, and you have a lot to do. There's a lot of stuff to be done. So
Mhm.
like, it's like a good thing for a normal person and a bad thing for me in this challenge.
I swear I probably said like 50 times during the entire week, like, oh my gosh, I'm so frazzled. Oh my gosh, I just got distracted. Or like I would like be like, I know I shouldn't be doing this right now, but I'm gonna keep doing it anyways. Because I'm just like,
Hey,
I
it
would like
paid
fixate. I guess it
paid
did. I
off.
guess it did. But you know, like something you said, like I also really resonate with is that like at the end of the day, I think it's really easy for us as like longtime players, and I think the bulk of people that play Neopets are people that have been playing for a while. It's really easy for us to forget how much there is to do on the site, and I think that's something that, you know, as a new player, you just don't hear a lot about. So kind of putting myself back in the shoes of a new player and kind of like going through this, albeit you know, very expedited and pressure heavy way, it really kind of like rejuvenated and like kind of gave me that perspective again on like, oh wow, like Neopets still like is a really fun game, and like there's a lot to do.
I think having that new player experience again, if I don't get canceled, I think having that perspective is really good for like, yeah, framing how we view content going forward, or like we can just relate to a new player better today than we could a week ago, I think.
Yeah, completely agree.
So in that way, I won.
And that way you are the winner of this challenge.
Yeah, in that way, I am America's Next Top Model.
Congratulations. I'm just like very grateful that we got this opportunity. Personally, like I'm very grateful to you for, you know, sticking through this challenge. Honestly,
You should have picked somebody who's better at the game, even though I think like we brainstormed this idea together, but you should have taken it and found a better player.
No, I really think that like we both are like, you know, are experts in like several domains. And so I don't know, I think you were like, I'm really grateful that you were the one that I got to do this challenge with, not only because, you know, we're friends, so there's like a comfortability there in like setting this all up, but also just like you were so patient with me. Like I have a pretty hectic schedule, and it took us like months to like get this all down and actually do it. And I'm like so excited that we're, you know, we actually, you know, did it, and now we're able to edit and like put the content out there, and like I really hope like our audience is gonna can like really have fun watching it too.
Yeah, it's real now. We actually did it. I regret everything.
My body is very much on the same boat, but you know, whatevs. Also, shout out to TNT.
Oh yeah, go ahead, shout them out.
Thank you, TNT, for letting us do this. As a reminder, y'all, don't do this. We got explicit permission, but technically this isn't allowed.
Yeah, this is very much against the rules. They were super nice to make this like exception for us in the name of like content and almost like educational purposes, I guess you would say. It was like an exception. So that was super nice. Where I spend the bulk of my time on Neopets outside of like restocking and stuff, which yes, I know, an embarrassing display on my part. But the bulk of my time on Neopets is actually in the creative endeavors, like art gallery and things like that. So like I think getting out of my creative contest bubble and going back into like, yeah, like I am realizing like I don't know anything about the Battle Dome. I don't understand it at all. Like there are entire subsets of this site that I really need to like spend more time with. So that's kind of cool too.
Yeah. All right, Gramps, thank you. I appreciate you, my friend. The person who has carried me to my only Neopian Times win, which I'll flash somewhere. I
have to quote one of my favorite drag queens, Bosco. Out of all the opportunities I've had, this one is by far the most recent. But yeah, thank you. It was super fun. I'm also glad it's over. If you made it to this, the last nugget of the video, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Whichever side you're watching, if you're on Kevin's side or my side, thank you so much for watching. and sticking it out, even if it took you a couple days. Maybe you watched a little bit of it, you know, over the course of a few days. Thanks for watching it. We
Thank
worked really hard on
you.
it.
We really did. And make sure you watch both of the POVs for all the content. There's 2 sides to every story.
If you're not watching Untucked, you're only getting half the story. So
That's what they say. All right.
okay, I need to stop yapping.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, y'all made it to the end. Y'all made it to the end of this mammoth of a video, and all I really have to say right now is thank you. A lot of gratitude at the moment for Gramps, for TNT, for all of you. This was probably the biggest project I've ever had when it comes to content creation, and just seeing it all come together has been such a fun experience. It really further solidifies why I feel so passionate about this site and why I feel like a lot of people sort of underestimate how much value it can bring or how much enjoyment it can bring them if they actually dedicated the time to it. I referenced how long things took to edit back in my journey to being an elite Neopian video back in the day. This was even longer than that, so it easily takes the cake in terms of amount of effort, but 100% worth it. And I hope you all really enjoyed this as well. I really encourage you all to also check out Gramps' channel. They were such an amazing co-collaborator on this video and such an amazing creative partner, a good friend of mine as well. So I want to make sure that they get all their flowers, and I really want to make sure that, you know, there's an entire different perspective of the exact same challenge before we came together for our check-ins and the finale. So 100% recommend you go and watch their video. As I mentioned in the intro, the link will be in the bio. So yes, please check them out. Please, please, please. I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And with that, I hope you are all staying safe, eating a lot of food, drinking a lot of water, and I will see you all for the next one. Bye.